It's happening, about to go live. No Ceilings live right now. Link right there to the what that be to the right of me. Yeah, come fuck with your peoples. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? I ain't even brush my hair, nothing. My hair is everywhere. I like when I get to take that deep breath. That told y'all. Told y'all. You know what's funny? I don't really ever get to like I never, you know what I mean? I never really get to say I told y'all so. All right, Trav, I'm waiting on you. I never really do that. Like you ever notice like as honest as I be, I never really tell y'all I told y'all so. Like I never tell y'all I told y'all so. I told y'all Dot would sweep all the Grammys. I told y'all that. I told y'all that GNX was going to be some stuff. It was going to be a really big deal. I told y'all Not Like Us was probably, in the running to be, what I mean, greatest hip hop song ever. I told y'all, you know, and ironically, I don't even know why I don't like saying I told y'all so. I don't know why I don't like saying I told y'all so. I mean, I told y'all so. I told y'all so. I told y'all so. So, No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. Digital Soapbox. Click the link right there below. You feel me? That like, it's a link, it's a thumbs up. Click that thumbs up. Let everybody know you're in the house. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. I do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Looks like we just been renewed. We got a bigger advance. Um, I think we're going to announce the deal. It got bigger. So it's gonna be a good press thing coming up real soon. For No Ceilings podcast. I'm probably gonna start bringing in some guests, um, different people to explore the mind. You feel me? So should be good. But we do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Uh, drops tomorrow. Fresh episode dropping tomorrow about marketing. It's a really great conversation that goes with everything that's happening. It worked out. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff I'm realizing I'll be on God's timing. So we in the game at this point. Um, but again, you can listen to the No Ceilings podcast on iHeart Podcast, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And we're gonna get this thing started. Shout out to everybody at the lunch table already grubbing. Feel me? Shout out to Fats, No Cud. What's the deal? Killer Kev, what's up, my boy? Derek, Teeth, man, I appreciate you, Teeth. We got to get cracking. Dre, Tolo, what's happening? Feel me? Tony, Trap, I'm waiting on you, my boy. What's happening? Champ, I'm finna get on it. We finna talk. Tree, Sherry, thank you for reminding me today. Amber, Revenge, yeah, you here for it. It's gonna happen today. Um, uh, Game or hoe for putting. No, man. Look, I'll be honest. What up, Diamondback? I saw Game made his list. Um, I thought that was funny that list. You know what I'm saying? Like really pissed him off. But you know what? I do feel bad for Chuck. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people feel like I got this soft spot for Chuck, and I probably do. You know what I mean? Like Chuck is really somebody that's instrumental in me changing my life. Like if y'all knew how much, like I'd probably be in prison for life. You know what I'm saying? Like And don't get me wrong, Chuck wasn't necessarily the most instrumental part of me becoming a part of Black Wall Street and getting me the look that I needed to get record deals and make millions of dollars. You know, shout out to Face and G Rod and 4 Cent, rest in peace. They were like big, but Chuck could have easily kind of stopped it. I mean, he could have stopped it. You know what I'm saying? And I still think he owed me a Black Wall Street chain. So if you in his comments you talk shit, be like Glasses said, you still owe him that Black Wall Street chain. I still deserve it. Bought everybody chains, didn't buy me one, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like we ain't day one partners, but over the years, you know, I've grown more fonder and appreciative. You know what I mean? I was just as appreciative then, but I've even grown more fonder and appreciative of things that he did for me. You know what I mean? Getting on my first album when he was on fire. You know what I mean? So I don't have to kind of look at him crazy for the stuff that didn't happen. I focus on the things he did do. He did jump on 200. He did rap on Therapy Session. You know what I mean? He did allow me to use his brand that he was like bleeding to make crack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to have a soft spot. No different than Dot. You know what I mean? Kendrick or J-Rock or Q or Top or Bishop Lamont or Problem. These are my guys. You know what I mean? When I was on that journey to change my life, you know, they was right there with me. So is I'm going to give Chuck a lot more leeway than y'all do. You know what I mean? And I understand his frustrations. You know what I mean? I really do, bro. Like Chuck deserves to be treated a lot better than hip hop, especially West Coast hip hop treats him. Now, we can start talking about his marketing antics. You know, you can go through that, you know, you can go down that rabbit hole. I totally understand. You know what I mean? Some things I don't agree with, but I've watched him do these things and they be successful. Like I've watched him do these things and they be successful, dog. Like I've watched him do things that I don't agree with and they're successful. So how am I to challenge, you know what I mean, his knowledge of marketing when this motherfucker really sold 500,000 records the first week? I mean, when he built a career just like us, like he built a career out of nothing. You know what I mean? Positioned himself to do 3-4 million albums on his debut album. You know what I mean? Like platinum in multiple countries. It's like 6-time platinums between countries. It's 3 times platinum in America, platinum in this country, platinum in this country, platinum in this country. You know what I'm saying? How could I really challenge his marketing mind? You know what I mean? Even if I don't agree, like I didn't necessarily agree with the song about Beyonce Mama. You know what I mean? I get it. He got the Tina sample. He called in and got the Tina sample. You know what I'm saying? From Kanye, and then that was the Tina he wanted to rap about. So I get why. And I get why most people feel the way they feel. Like I totally understand it. I totally get it. I get why y'all be mad at Chuck. I totally understand it. But I think he took his time and put together a list of 100 artists from Southern California. And it's worth looking at. You know what I mean? And dude could really be a journalist. Chuck is smart. Like Chuck might act crazy, you know what I'm saying? But he's really he really smart and he know how to write. So for him to take his time to put together a list of 100 artists from Southern California, that was a lot. And I know the complex list is what pushed him to do it. You feel me? But you know, he didn't like that. And I understand he didn't want it. One of the biggest things I know he didn't want to be behind Nip. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, G, one quick question. Hey, what are people mad about? Because I don't know exactly what they mad about when I was hearing you talk about it.
People aren't mad.
I heard you say somebody called him a hoe or something.
No, Killer Kev was saying because he put me on the list at 61.
Oh,
he said that was some punk ass shit.
Got you.
Okay, so the initial thing people was tripping with Chuck about was when he said Ice-T is not a Los Angeles artist.
Okay.
Like that was Chuck is out of line. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said that flat out. I really didn't get into the I did defend his position on where he should be on the list, but
where did he put himself at on the list?
Well, so The first list, Complex put out a list. Complex is a blog era site.
Right.
Everything about them is blog era.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I don't really look at Complex opinion. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Complex, but
no, as you should know.
Yeah, it's like y'all don't really have no root into street.
Right. For
y'all
sure.
stuff is like computer rappers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or legends. Only the things overly celebrated or only the things on computers. So they could never measure cultural impact.
Right. It's almost like these people like that putting out lists for shock value at this point. Because they lists be so out of pocket, out of line, to where it's almost like they putting them out to make conversation.
I think they be genuinely serious, bro.
You think they be serious? You think?
Yeah, but if you was a college kid and you're talking about West Coast street urban culture, the artistic expression of it, you might have missed something. I mean, so that's why I remember real time, me and Nip being on the phone talking about Complex and how whack he hated Complex and Complex was bullshit. Like he hated Complex. I think they repaired their relationship, but Nip hated Complex. He hated Act. He hated the blog era. But eventually he figured out how to make it his own.
Got you.
Eventually he figured out how to make the blog era his own.
So Complex put out some bullshit.
I don't think they put out no bullshit. I think they put out their perspective on California.
And when you went on the California dude and you looked at the list, was you like, was you kind of like,
yo, when I seen that list, V, you know I scrolled through the whole list to see where you was gonna be at, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I ain't see you on the list, I said, Joe.
Wait.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they ain't put my man on the list, V.
How many people was on the list?
50.
So, but look, because I don't want it to be about that. That's not.
Fuck that. Fuck Complex.
I know, because this is
I said it.
This is not humility. This is not humility.
No
bullshit.
No disrespect, but fuck Complex.
And you don't make the list at all?
It's no humility, dog. It's not that. I really be saying this, dog. Something happened when the computer took over hip hop.
I gotta look at this fucking list.
Yo, that list is crazy.
I gotta go look. Now I gotta go look. I gotta see who's in these. Who do they have?
They got Blueface number 50.
Oh man,
I like
my
Blueface.
Son can't get 49. My son can't get 49.
Listen. Okay. So I'm going to defend Complex. I'm going to defend Complex because I'm going to defend Complex.
Okay.
This is crazy, but I can't do nothing but forgive me. Shout out to the lunch table, bro. I can't do nothing but keep it real. It's hard for me. I'm arguing with my peoples about marketing, my team, and we know we need to market.
Okay.
And I'm struggling like, yeah, I could pull this off, but I hate to take advantage of people's ignorance. Like, I don't like that. Like I just wish they could see the genuine article, but it's like y'all refuse to see it. That's why I have to defend Chuck Trap, because it's like I have to defend I get why he has to do the things he do, bro, because people cannot see the genuine article. Shout out to Sonic Intox. Glasses political. I am not political. I am
picking and choosing when they want to be political.
The problem with G is he's not political.
I'm not political at all.
Like that nigga who said Kanye should never marry that bitch. This is crazy.
He's diplomatic. He's not political. He's a diplomat. He's not a politician.
I'm not at all. And I'm not creating diploma. I don't think I need Complex for anything. I don't reach out to Complex. I'm just being honest. What happened, bro, when the computer took over the internet, remember, these are kids that don't come from where we're from. They're not from where we're from. They're kids who liked hip hop, the music, the art. They don't know they can't measure cultural impact. They don't know what, let's say, a Glasses Malone meant to the community. Like, they don't know that. They're not from it.
You tripping, bro. Like, who is number 49, Trap?
Let me look at
it. No, man. Hey, this is not. Hey, okay, we're not gonna talk about that for the whole time. But I didn't know shit about this. This is news to me.
No,
I've been waiting for today. B. I'm glad you started it off.
And this Glasses one right is too goddamn.
I'm not none of that.
He's not saying he's not humble, but he's humble. He has humble times, and this is one of the times he's humble.
This is not humility.
This is humility right now.
I've been telling Trap forever.
You did not look down that list and was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
There you go.
I swear to God,
Coach, here you go, Coach. Coming in at number 50, we got bum ass Blueface. Okay.
Why you gotta be a bum, bro?
Well, listen, man. Listen. All right. So then coming in, I like Blue. Coming in at number 49, we got Blue. That was I like, but Blue should have probably been lower than that though. Blue fire. I fuck with Blue. Dope. All right. So then we got coming in at number Blue dope. If you don't know Blue, go check Blue out. Blue fire.
It was Blue and somebody else.
Blue and Exile. Blue and Exile.
Yeah, Blue and Exile was a combination.
Then you got 48. You got G Perico at 48. G Perico good. That was good. I like G Perico. All right.
I think he should make the list.
Then you got what's his name? Jeezy. Jeezy at 47.
Yeah, Jeezy.
Jeezy at 47.
In the Shoreline.
All right, Shoreline. You want to go down? You want to go down to 20? They went crazy on King. How the fuck is Crooked 46, B?
Crooked out?
Yeah, that shit crazy. Not 46. Though. I'd have put Crooked somewhere like 25.
We go through all of that stuff.
We ain't gotta go through it. We ain't gotta go through this shit. I don't know what evidence is. I never heard of evidence.
With Game, they had Game at 11 and they had Nip at 10. That was
obvious show. That was obvious show, though.
That was bothering him.
Oh, but like you said, these people are not of the culture, and I feel like Nip is a not of the culture pick though. Like for a person who's not of the culture, don't know. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to defend.
Not saying Nip shouldn't be on the list though,
or defend it. I'm saying I understand why. You asking them to understand me, like nigga, I am a cultural phenom,
but not on the list though. It's crazy, G.
Listen, it's 50. Think about how much stuff has happened since Complex started and Blog Era took over. Just listen. Think about how much stuff. Blue and them is Blue and Exile, they're computer guys. Forgive me, Blue. Like I'm not talking shit about the homie. I'm saying they audience goes to it's through the computer. They're blog kind of rappers. Like I'm a street rapper.
Jeezy?
Venice Shoreline's a platinum group from LA. That's all a Blog Era group.
But when did they come out?
2013 or 14.
Oh man, you got gold records, bro.
Yeah, but that's not they got I'm saying their things, bro, is about what they know from the blog or legends. They only know that like, to be honest, bro, there was a moment where that whole New West movement, bro, like people didn't really get theirs.
Did King T make the list?
Yeah, Tila made the list.
T made the list. I know T made game. He made game list. He made game list. He made this one.
Tila made Complex list.
Okay. Still fuck Complex though. I don't care. Fuck
a little skeptical.
Yeah, but I'm not. Look,
Trap Bradshaw said that. Trap Bradshaw said that. Not Glass. You want to be political. Political. He didn't say that.
That's not. I'm not saying fuck him because I'm worried about it. I'm saying I just don't feel that energy.
So you think Game is mad because he came at 11 and Nip came in at 10?
117%.
So you think he's a little salty about that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You know what I think though? I think they did that shit on purpose though, big, to get a reaction. They knew out of anybody that was gonna get left to the list, if they did this and they purposely put him right behind Game Nipsey, big. They knew Game was gonna react, but you gotta take advantage of that right there though, big. That's what I said. Like I told you.
Nigga made his own list, man.
Trap.
Fire.
Hey, I gotta give you my number, bro. Because I need to know about this. Like that. See, G didn't hit me up. He didn't tell me nothing about this. This is nonsense.
I sent that shit to him. He answered me back 2 days later, B.
I would have looked at the title and been texting him like that ain't the title. Like,
Yo, bro. I seen the list, right? Listen, Coach, I seen the list. I said, yo, I texted nigga, yo, Complex on some bullshit. I spoke to him probably 5 times after that. He liked the comment. He liked the text 2 days later. He wanted to chill with it, like, yo, I know he was hot. I was
not hot. I'm being honest with you. I'm not hot, bro. Like, I'm not upset, dog. Like, remember, like in 2010 to 2020, I didn't put out a bunch of music. The blog era, I didn't put out a bunch of music in that time. I was learning the game. Like, I'm one of the few. Trust me, if I don't like somebody, I'll tell y'all I don't like somebody.
Right. What's about?
Straight up. Like, I'll be like, I'm not fucking with them. But honestly, I get it. I always talk shit about the blog era because I didn't have a lot of respect for the blog era, period. So like I don't say fuck the blog era, but I don't really got respect for that because again, you asking a bunch of college and computer kids to understand exactly what I do and I am from the depths of the mud. It's different.
They ain't got nobody from the depth of the muds in the top 50.
They ain't gonna have nobody from 2006 to 2010 in that motherfucker. Fuck no.
I gotta flip.
They don't have problem on the list.
They don't got problem on the list?
No.
Oh, that's
Problem ain't making that at all?
No, not on the 50 at all. Because Problem is a street rapper. Problem music was about
crazy. They don't got Problem on the list.
Things that translated to the party where we really party. That list is about people that matter on the computer.
I gotta go look. I gotta get my hands on this list.
They got Everlast. They got Everlast on the list.
Prime example. Shout out to the OG.
I'm not even saying Everlast couldn't make the list.
That's good. He a legend.
Everlast is a legend. Like
so I'm saying, y'all gotta realize, right? When we talk about this hip hop shit, we be talking about straight up street urban culture. Like it's different. That is computer. Complex is computer rappers. Complex is computer rappers.
They got Lady of Rage on the list, but from my understanding, Lady of Rage is from Virginia.
Always
so
claimed.
Yeah, so I don't know how they did that right there. So that's how you know. That's how you know they wasn't informed.
What number is she, Trap?
41.
So you got in the top. So you got a Virginian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, don't. Everlast was a part of Jump.
The House of Legend. He a legend.
We just did some shit now. Like that nigga's a shit. So I didn't take that. I don't take that personal. Even Game's list, Game having me 60s. I don't care. Like I'm not talking shit.
What did Game do? A top 100?
He did 100 people.
And he got you out of the top 50 then too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would be a problem of his. So, but again, like honestly, also
I think Chat GPT did Game list. I'm just gonna say that right there. I don't think he did list himself though. I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying.
I told because I came on here and we got into it about me talking about. I said I'm not gonna talk shit about no West Coast people. So I'm gonna believe this alone a lot. But bro, you don't understand. If I didn't tell myself that, I'd be saying some wild shit right now. I think
nigga say some wild shit. What you mean, bro?
Man, I think Game, and this is I like Game as an artist. I think he's dope. I think
Game got top 5 best catalog in hip hop to me. I'm gonna say that right there.
But I don't know about top 5 catalog in hip hop, but he definitely could rap. He's a super dope rapper, and people be thinking I talk wild because I just like shock value. I talk wild because I don't give a fuck. But I think that Game be doing some lame shit, bro. Like
I think Game
has marketing, bro.
Marketing.
You think it's marketing when he does some
marketing?
Yeah,
so you think that some of the stuff
called
he
him and he be laughing.
It'd be like anti-marketing some stuff he do though. Like I had so much respect for Game when he first came out. I love Game
because you didn't know him.
And then he started talking and he started doing this weird stuff. I had to fall back. Like, what are you doing, bro?
But what put him in position was marketing. He understood marketing. The nigga is like, he's a step below Ye when it comes to marketing.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing just now.
I can see that. He does give me that Ye marketing school.
What would you call that? What would you call that marketing? What would you call that marketing style right there, though? That they do.
I mean, that's just really Listen, okay, right now,
is it shock marketing?
Right now, while Pusha T came out and they told the story about this Def Jam stuff, that's marketing. It's just marketing.
That's storyline.
Work him a little bit in some ways.
I mean, yes, I think he's gotten.
Game should be looked at as a legend. I think he is a legend, but I think Game should be looked at as one of those mythical legends almost at this point in time. I think people look at Game kind of corny now.
Yeah, I can see why people could say that, but I'm saying it's like it's really a reflection of y'all.
Why you said this?
He understands that this is gonna sound crazy. I never verified with him, but I'll ask him after. He understands y'all can't see authenticity. So he understands. Nip understood y'all can't see authenticity.
So you think listener. You think Nip seemed like, I mean, he didn't have a lot of time to really, but
Nip put out his first project. Me and Nip put out our first projects the same year, 2005.
Yeah, but
people ain't get on to him. People ain't get on to him later on, but he been dropping
because he had to start moving his stuff into blogs.
But did you feel like Nip lost Nip though when he was doing this shit? When I listened to Nip music and I seen Nip move around, he still seemed like a Crip to me. Like he still seemed like Game did. I forgot Game. Game just seemed like a.
You did not forget Game was a blood.
No, I
don't know.
Internet blood to
not
me
over
though.
Here. Not over here.
Internet blood to me, bro.
I mean,
bro,
Damn, like Lil Wayne a little bit.
I don't agree with that.
So listen, so I think when people
he put niggas out here on, you know what I'm saying? He tried to find niggas out here.
I think when people can't control people like artists like they puppets, then they kind of get mad. Like if somebody not saying exactly the things you want. So there's two type of people. I was telling the homie Champ this, and he got mad at me. Me and Champ been arguing, right? This is my people from Alabama. Me and Champ been arguing. I'm telling him, all these people you see talking shit about gangbangers, but saying they still need to gangbang, that's your problem. Like you're like, he's upset at me because I'm like, yeah, I'm from 7th Street Watts. I see all the greatness in gangbanging. I do notice the problems, but then I've solved the problems in my mind and with my people. So I'm proud about where I came from. He seems to want to subscribe more to people talking shit about gangbanging, but they're still gangbangers. He can't even see right off the bat that person is selling him some bullshit. Like if somebody talking shit about something and then they like, but I'm still one, something is wrong with you and you're a fucking fraud.
That's crazy.
Okay, but what do you think Game approach was at this? Do you think he was kind of like, I gotta go? I get how you got to try to transition a little bit to stay with the times. But you don't think he kind of went a little too far left to stay with the times?
I mean,
like he kind of lost his authenticity.
So Chuck made some decisions that cost him some of the people that make the best records in the history of the music business. So when he was just left to try to make records himself, he didn't have enough experience in my mind, in my belief. Now, does he know this? It's different. Does he know that he needed more help to make records? You know, when he traded Dre and 50 in, I thought he could do it. Right. In my mind, well, I knew because I was around at the time.
He did do it, though. He did do it.
Not quite like they did it the first time.
I mean, you can't match a legend like Dr. Dre or 50 Cent. Yes, but he came back around on that Doctor's Advocate. He came back around with some records, though.
But you're talking about the critical acclaim, right? How people felt about.
Talking about the time, the lasting power. They're talking about the lasting power. I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the records. I'm talking about the fact that this shit is still about a song, and a song will take your ass further than everything. But when a song is not going, all you have is marketing.
But okay, let's think. Okay,
the story.
So who you think right now is in a Nas or Game? Like when you think about who the culture and the fan, exactly. But when Game first came, but this how much
he never was on a Nas level though. You can't
like the West Coast Nas almost.
No, he wasn't.
I promise you, bro. Because
Ice Cube was like a West Coast Nas, man. You can't go with him.
Who you say?
Cube.
Ice Cube was like a West Coast Nas. Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Storyteller.
Like Cube was the West Coast Cube.
Okay, but listen real quick.
I'm just saying.
But listen what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying now.
Game had to market himself a lot more because the records wasn't taking him places. They wasn't keeping him in the public's eye.
So you don't think when he went to 50 stuff, he wasn't when he was G-Unit?
No, that's when he had the records. Was underrated in this whole scheme is records, right? The records. So
Game is a West Coast 50
documentary. He didn't have to over market himself after that because the songs did it. You know what I mean? Hate It or Love It is a huge record. I think did it go number 1 or it went in top 5 or something?
It was up there though. I don't know if it went number 1 though.
Right? He had all these huge songs, these big records. So he didn't have to market himself. By the time he got to the Doctor's Advocate, right, the records aren't as big, right? He don't have the Hate It or Love It. He don't have Dreams.
That One Blood went though. I don't know. That One Blood went.
One Blood.
Yeah, One Blood was hard.
But One Blood performed worse, right, than every song on the documentary.
That's true. That is true. I think One Blood was like
what album was Couldn't Get Far on? That was on the documentary?
That was on Doctor's Advocate. But these are songs that he was trying to match the success of documentary by himself.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
One Blood didn't have the commercial success as those.
So he had to market himself to become a brand in the public's eye because the records didn't do it. So again, like, yes, I can be hypercritical of Game and saying how he presented his brand and blah, blah, blah from my perspective. But and the fans could talk shit. Oh man, I hate how the only reason you fucking know who Game is because all the shit he did.
That's a fact.
You think, or you think that's a fact, Trap?
I agree with that. Listen, it gotta something has to come.
And he had all them big records.
Something has to. You have to.
I know people still remember people from 20 years. I'm
music only get you but so far though, man. You gotta have something else that goes along with the music. It gotta even be a storyline or it gotta be things like that. Man.
Hit records, especially if you don't have smash hit records.
Where do y'all think? What is happening around? So where do y'all think the theatrics got Game?
The reason
to be mentioned right now.
The reason we're talking about him right now is because of theatrics.
Yep.
Okay, so we talking about Game because of theatrics, but is this going to move the needle for Game's brand?
But he's actually relevant because of theatrics.
Yeah, bro.
Had a record in fucking years.
Listen. It got to be a little bit more that comes along within the artist other than just the music, B. So like nowadays, people want to know. People want to know the type of person you are. If you're an asshole, whether you're a good person, whatever you are, though, they want to know. They want to know who you are. Your music is going to get you through the door, but to walk up the steps, though, you gotta show them who you are, though, B. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's the way the whole shit go, though.
I do agree with that, Trap. I agree with you, but I don't know. We got a bunch of big rappers out right now who still like. Do you feel like Nas went crazy, did weird stuff?
Nas had smashed.
Okay, no. Okay, y'all keep saying the music only get you so far.
No, he had.
All right. Hold on, Glass. Let me get it real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna explain something real quick. Nas reinvented himself on the second half of his career by going on the front cover of his album, holding the wedding dress that his wife that left him wore at the wedding. B. You know what I'm saying? He gave him. Okay,
that is an antic. Is that a Game antic? Is that
just listen, Coach? Game had one album with hit records, and then no other album with hit records.
Get your hits up.
That's hard.
I know it's hard, but dude, make hits but like
you don't have the luxury. It's easy for us to sit on this side.
What about Kanye? Why?
He can't make a record.
All right, Glasses.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something right now. You know, I'm only gonna say this because of the information that I was told. I ain't gonna say what I was told about. It might be a reason why he never had another hit record, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck he did.
Yeah, but that's not why he didn't have a hit record. That's not why.
It take a lot within. All right.
That's not why he didn't have a hit record.
Them niggas might have like, yo, listen, we gonna make sure you don't got no hit record no more.
I get it, man. We be thinking somebody a dope MC.
He's dope.
We be thinking somebody popular. That don't got nothing to do with making no record, man. Making a record is hard. It's 50 Cent and Dre making records. It's different when you just this guy that can MC and then you go from 50 Cent and Dr. Dre making records with you to where you got to make records.
No, I agree.
So you believe it's no button? You believe it's no button in the industry?
Yeah, it's a button to give you a shot, but if your record ain't no record, that shit gonna fall flat as fuck. And everybody ain't pressing a button for everybody. You actually would have to have a record.
Bro, listen.
They did it with the Pussycat Dolls. They pressed a button and it popped off and that motherfucker went flat. They're not doing that for everybody.
The song with Drake was a record. The song with Drake was a record. Why the fuck that shit didn't go?
That shit wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't. That shit wouldn't be able to mix with no song on the West Coast. If the West Coast is 90% mix show, that song was so fucking slow it couldn't even mix. I'm telling y'all the truth. Like y'all can listen to me.
That's some science shit you're doing. I don't know about that science part of it. But
again, it's not science, it's hip hop, it's DJing, right? DJing. If 90% of the West Coast is all rhythmic radio and it's all mix shows, the songs that are playing the most mix together. They mix together. That's why most West Coast hits, if you do your homework, gonna be somewhere between 90 and 100 BPM. Just do your homework.
But it's not a sound for the West Coast, though.
It's not a sound. That's a tempo. It's a pace of life. That's what I keep telling y'all. How we live, heartbeats per minute. How we live.
I try to get him just then, coach. I try to get him just then, coach. You seen that, right? That nigga maneuvered out of that shit. This thing's crazy.
You can make a million ways. You can make a 95 BPM song a million ways. You can make it funky, soulful, bluesy, and that shit'll all work because it can mix. Long as the records stick.
Okay, so we got that. What do you think about not making a? So you're saying you understand that you didn't make the complex top 50.
Yes,
you get it. You understand that.
Yeah.
And Game having you 60, whatever, 61.
Sure.
You understand that also.
Yeah.
You get that too.
No. Yo, bro.
I'm being honest with y'all, man. I could see how somebody did that. I'm harsh on judging. I look at my own career like, damn, I missed this window from 2011 to 2019.
I get that. I get you.
But you dropped White Lightning, B. What you mean?
No, that's not that. So listen, I dropped music from 2005 to 2011, and then I went into this whole sabbatical of learning hip hop. So in between that time, I only dropped Glass House 1 and Glass House 2. So from 2011 to 2019 to Tupac Must Die, I dropped 2 projects in 6, 7, 8 years. In the middle of the blog era, everything we looking at right now is from the blog era. The people that's making shit now is the blog era.
Okay, and I get all that, bro. And my thing is, when you look back on your career and you say, "Oh man, I could have had a chance to be top 10." You know, I could see you saying that. Like, man, I probably missed a couple opportunities where I could have probably been top 10, top 15. But out of the top 50 is a little bit weird.
Because again, you talking about from before 2005, it's 20 legends you got to put there. It's 25 legends you got to put there. But for before 2005, so you talking about Chuck and before, look what you got to put there.
That's a fact.
You got to put Ren there. You got to put Tila there. You got to put Tone.
I don't think Ren made the list. Did Ren make the list?
Who? Yeah, he did. I know he did. I'm sure he did.
Cool.
You got to put.
I don't know. We might need to double check that.
You got to put Cube there. You got to put
Cube for sure.
You got to put Ice-T there. You got to
yes.
let's just go back to
somebody check the list. Somebody I put it in the chat. Somebody check the list, please, for me. Let me know.
You got to go. You got to let's go from the beginning. You got to put Ice-T there. You got to put Tone Loc there. You got to put Tila there. You got to put Eric Easy there. You got to put Dre there. You got to put Ren there. You got to put Cube there, right? You got to put Quick there, right? We still in the damn 80s. We still in the 80s.
Okay. What you at 8?
That's 8. I'm saying,
okay.
And now we finna go to the 90s.
Okay.
So, right, you got to put Dog there. You got to put Corrupt there. Yes. You got to put Daz there.
Hold on. Do we got to put Corrupt there?
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Corrupt. So
Streets is a mother. Dog food.
No. I'm not.
Corrupt gotta go in there. Corrupt gotta go in there, bitch.
No. Hey, look, I'm not talking about his body of work. There. I'm not talking about his body of work. I'm saying we just Corrupt West Coast nigga.
Yes.
That's what he's been doing though, coach. Like somebody, I think I think Game might have said that shit about Ice-T.
Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't take that. You can't.
So we taking Michael Jordan in New York then. All right, we taking Michael Jordan in New York. I'm saying you know that right now.
I'm saying you can if that's what he's claiming, but I'm saying these are people that are West Coast MCs, even if their lineage brought them up in multiple places. They're West Coast MCs.
Okay, look, I have no problem with you putting Corrupt. I'm just asking the question of Corrupt there. I'm just asking a question. I love Corrupt, and I look at what Corrupt as the West Coast MC.
I'm just saying, and Lord knows when you get through the 90s, like it's 25 people pre 2005 you got to put there, and then you start talking about the blog era where there's rapping. Like there's so much rap happening. So I could get how you could get to 50 names and not say Glasses Malone if you're confident.
But I feel like it's disrespectful to put some of these newer guys.
Because that's all they know though. They don't know nothing else. It's
disrespectful to, and like I said, I haven't seen a list, so I don't want to just say crazy.
I put it in the chat, bro.
But the complex list, I could kind of I understand the pass you giving the complex list. But Chuck, somebody who is a real MC, a real West Coast dude, he seemed like his list should have been a little, you know what I'm saying? Like he probably should have went down the list and been like, all right, man, he got to be here. 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 You know,
I don't think that was the important part, the number, as much as him putting together 50 people that mattered to him.
Okay, so you don't think he just
no?
Okay, so you just think he threw out 50 people out there, and you're just like, all right, yeah.
I mean, it's just
I got this list too. I got this list too.
Man, I saw that, Donda. That's crazy. I meant to tell y'all that.
What?
What's that?
Oh, man, let me read this shit to you. This nigga got that yay so fucking cold, bro. Pusha T, man. That shit was crazy.
Thank you.
What did he say? I see what he
Thank you,
just said.
but-
I see what he just said in the chat. I see what he said in the chat just now. What did he
I
say?
said in the chat. Hold up. I posted it. Hold on. The nigga said the nigga was weak and he know how he look at weak people.
He called him weak. Okay.
Oh, it was way worse than that. Let me find that shit, girl. That shit was crazy.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about, you know what I'm saying? You stuck around with a nigga when a nigga, you know what I'm saying, nigga put you on, but now all of a sudden you start talking crazy about the nigga.
Nah, listen. It's usually invigorating to hear Pusha talk his shit, but there's something sad about seeing such a prolific partnership end like this. We made some great shit, bro. We did. Pusha acknowledges. But let me tell you something. He's a genius. And his intuition is even more genius level, right? But that's why me and him don't get along, because he sees through my fakeness with him. He knows I don't think he's a man. He knows it. And that's why we can't build with each other no more. That's why me and him don't click, because he knows that I really think of him. He showed me the weakest side of him, and he knows how I think of weak people.
I love that. That would
not calling a man, saying a man not a man is kind of crazy, B. Because he I ain't gonna say that right there. I ain't gonna say that. But
this is just one up on my list.
Shout out to Deshaun Holmes. Thank you for that $5, my boy. People don't like Chuck's antics, which shapes how people view him as an artist. Also, this is Aubrey playing chess.
Aubrey? What Aubrey got to do with this?
Playing chess.
What Aubrey got to do with this? Why you bring up Aubrey for?
I don't know. Sound crazy.
What the hell?
But that's my issue is people seeing his antics shaping him. That's just another conversation. Shout out to Nick. Thank you for that $5. Nick, I'm gonna get on that merch Wednesday. Forgive me. Salute G and Lunch Table. No SBI, Spider Luck, or TF Both lift. Both.
Spider Luck don't make the list, man. Cut it
hot
out.
trash.
Spider Luck don't make the list, bro.
Wait, Spider made it?
No, he don't make the list.
Spider from the ever pre-blogs.
How about this?
No, Spider don't make the list.
So I'm saying it's like, thank y'all for that too, man. I appreciate that. So like as far as the list goes, I look at Complex like kind of the computer kids figuring out who they think made the difference in Southern California, these 50 people. A computer kid probably don't know exactly what Glasses does. They don't know me outside of Tupac Must Die. They don't know that good. They don't know Certified. They don't know none of that stuff. That is different. You have to be kind of outside.
Shouldn't be making a list then.
Well, that's the point. People follow computer niggas because computer niggas follow computer niggas.
But I'm telling you, man, I really just feel like people in this time of day, I feel like lists are like the hot thing to do now. I feel like everybody site, everybody magazine, everybody out there making these lists. And then you get to these lists and you look at them, you be like, nah. And I think that's the thing now, to make these lists to where people look at them and have to debate about it and have to talk about it.
Why would a nigga that's not a computer nigga care about the list? Like, that's my point. Like, that's what I've done.
Know these niggas care about these lists, nigga. Come on now.
I don't.
You just said, okay, well, I guess you look at game like a computer nigga, right? I guess.
No, with Chuck's list, I'm looking at him like a nigga mad that some computer list told him where he placed that in LA.
So,
he made a list.
So you think he care about the list then?
He care, but because Chuck, listen.
You think Kanye care about a list? You know he do.
Yes.
Hey, drop a list, Kanye.
But also it's like, I pride myself in being like, you know, a man. Like, not like saying they don't. I'm just saying they care a lot what other people think.
I was trying to tell you, man, you're the last of the Mohicans, bro. Like, it's not a lot of
good brother. What's happening? My bad.
Not a lot of dudes like you still running around here in the game, bro. Like,
yeah, but you can't be upset. Like, you know, to me, it's like I didn't even notice. I didn't even look at all the names on the list. I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear on Olivia's soul, bro. Like, I wouldn't look at all the names. The fact that y'all think, shout out to Mark Gear. He said, Coach is right. These lists are all for engagement. It's happening in every single genre, sports, and entertainment. Yeah, you make the list, but why do y'all not? I keep thinking this, right? I keep explaining this to y'all. Yola, prime example, Yola. I keep explaining this to y'all. You keep trying to talk hip hop with a bunch of people that don't know nothing about street urban culture.
You right. You right.
Y'all not listening to me. Y'all think I'm just hating or saying some shit, and I'm telling y'all something that's true. And every day, this shit gonna come just like this shit with Drake and this Pusha T shit. I keep telling y'all the same shit.
But even Michelle Obama got tired of the when they go low, we go high shit. Like your ass ain't tired of this. You don't want to go low a little bit on this shit. Like, hey man, bro, that's bullshit.
What am I
you gotta take it to when they go low, we go lower. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah,
we
like,
gotta
G always want to rise above the
No,
bullshit.
he don't. No, he don't. He try to he addresses it. He addresses it, but I already know Glasses to the point right now. He's gonna address it in a Glasses way though, B, and it's gonna be sophisticated disrespectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like that though. You know what I'm saying?
I have been.
I'm just saying.
I have been addressing this the whole time. Y'all not listening to me. I be telling y'all the whole time. Y'all just not I be telling y'all, I'm like, bro, I don't fuck with none of them blog era niggas or none of that shit. The niggas, that's my niggas.
See what I'm saying, Coach? See what I'm saying, Coach?
What
he do it. He gonna do it. He gonna do it, Coach. But he gonna do it in a way where it's like.
But I've been doing it.
You know what I'm saying? Classy gangster way. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah, exactly. A classy crip. Like he got a
crip.
Blue Moon. You gotta like.
Yeah.
People think I be trying to egg G on. I be just trying to give him a little nudge because
you know what he understand though too.
But like,
I'm not clapping.
Oh man.
No, what he understand is this is the internet, B. This is the internet. So why would he address the shit within the way of a real nigga addressing shit on the fake internet, B? You know what I'm saying? That's the way this shit go though, right there. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time to address it within the right way, the real way, then he gonna do it like that. Then
I'm gonna do
right
it
now. Yeah, that's it.
To me, I would go to Complex and start to listen. When I'm gonna say something, all y'all got to do, like everybody know, I kind of fuck with Flacco, right? I fuck with Flacco. I tell Flacco when I talk to Flacco what I think of Flacco. I'm not finna use my Twitter to be talking shit about something Flacco saying about what Flacco's saying. Same I feel with academics. I'm not finna be using my motherfucking 140 characters to talk shit about some nigga. When I see him and I talk to him, I'm gonna tell him what I think of. And then he could tell me his perspective then.
This is why you didn't make Complex top 50.
I get it. I'm okay
with the antics. He didn't do the antics and shit like that.
Exactly. You gotta tell them you gotta use at least 120 characters.
I'm not giving a nigga 12. I'm not giving Act no characters. I'll give Act some vocal in real life. Hey, Act, you know you on some bullshit. Same with Flacco. Hey, man, you know you not hip hop.
Would you sit down and do an interview with that?
Yes. I don't have no problem.
He's lining that up, though. We're making that happen. That's
inevitable. But guess what? You'll never get that energy because in person it's different. When you got to see a nigga sitting across from you, and trust me, one thing in hip-hop people can tell right off the rip, or some people may be confused. If you say something I don't like, I'm going to hit you upside your head.
So you think he going to interview you like how he interviewed what's my man from Chicago?
It won't be that.
Vince Mensa. Vince Mensa?
Vic Mensa.
Vic was mad.
I should smack the shit out of you right now. I should smack the shit out of you right now. I'm gonna let you live.
I'm not mad at Act. I'm not mad. The one thing if I talk to Act, I would tell Act, hey, stop talking about the homie like that. Stop talking about Nip like that. I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't play with that. That's not to be played.
What if Act said, I'm gonna do what I want to do?
Then we're gonna squabble.
Okay.
We're gonna do it, Lex. We're gonna do it. It's in the work, Lex. It's in the work, Lex.
It's better though. It's better, but I don't think he gonna disrespect a man asking of something of him. Now, if I be like, first off, I wouldn't be like, oh, bitch ass nigga, you said I wouldn't, because at that point I just hit you. But I'm saying, hey, you need to know this real for us. This ain't no joke. I know this is a rapper and y'all think this cool, but we not gonna play about the homie. Like we're not gonna play about NH.
Act is gonna fight one of y'all niggas one day though.
I'm sure. He said he gonna fight. He said he gonna fight Soul.
Soul gonna beat the shit out of him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
We know.
So
we know.
I noticed the thing. If I have an issue with what Act does, is how he talks about Nip. That's my issue. That's my partner. Don't talk about my partner like that, because you didn't say that punk ass shit when he's alive, because he'd have grabbed you. He was saying all kind of shit about you in real time, nigga, and you didn't say nothing because you knew at that time the homie would have got at you. Yeah, don't wait till the homie die, feel me, and try to play with his name because you think we right here. We just not gonna play about that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad at the nigga. I think he call himself doing what he think, but this ain't the one to play with. Play with some other niggas. Don't play with this one.
Well, I think with this last one that they did, though, it wasn't really like on him. I think what he's doing right now with old boy, though, he letting old boy line him up and to talk some bullshit about him, though. And that's what I seen within the whole last situation that happened. Like, bro, you ain't have to bring that content to that man. That man didn't even want to report on that shit, but he did it though, so you can't blame him though. He still
I'm not
did it.
tripping about them doing their thing. That's their thing. I don't watch that shit unless it got something to do with me. So again, I'm blaming the public. Everybody talking
for
about
tuning in. Yeah, you're right.
Blaming what's up with antics, nigga. It's because y'all like antics, nigga. That's why niggas do antics, because y'all don't see nothing without antics. Y'all couldn't tell authenticity.
I agree with you.
So it's like you have to, like, I hear people all day tweeting me saying, "Oh man, you need to check this nigga." You can't check nobody on Twitter, bro.
No.
How you gonna check a nigga on what? I'm gonna tweet you some tough shit, then you gonna say something out of line? You gonna say something too far, and I don't talk like that. So if you say something like "fuck my mama" or "fuck all that," I don't talk like that. I don't know your mama. But now you far enough away to where I can't get to you. I'm not an internet nigga. I'm not trying to outmatch you. Well, fuck your dead grandmother and I don't talk to humans like that. But if you said some shit like that to me in my face, nigga, you gonna smell my cologne. Nigga, we gonna see right now. It ain't gonna be no question. So that's how I present myself. But the internet only understands niggas who sit there and argue with each other, who scream in their cameras. I used to always tease Trap. I used to tell Charlamagne. I used to tell Van the same thing. These niggas is wrestlers. These niggas are cutting Yeah, look, brother, when I see you, I'm going to. That's how they be talking into their phones, like they wrestlers. And I'm a real low. I'm not with none of that old shit.
You didn't like wrestling?
Yes, but I'm not a wrestler.
I know you like wrestling.
Sure, but I'm not a wrestler. So I'm not cutting a promo. I'm not finna be standing on my camera. Now, look, act brother, you said this about Nipsey, and we don't like that. And when I see you, I'm not doing that, nigga. Because
there gotta be more people to do that, though.
Problem. So I get how the fans want to be entertained, but then you not gonna like it when this shit go too far, because it's gonna go too far.
You don't think other artists and an artist who think he missed some opportunities along the way or should have done, you don't think you should give the fans a little bit what they want though?
No,
wrestle.
So listen.
There's you gotta be authentic. Authenticity going wins, man.
So I'll be honest, right? On my run coming up, shout out to everybody who was ready to buy this single. We pushed it back to the 24th. Forgive me, I hate pushing shit back. But it's business.
You got 24. You gonna tell me this now?
No,
you're gonna tell me this, me?
But only because Instagram was supposed to fix something on their end and they didn't fix it, and I don't want to try to rush it. If they don't fix it, I can't advertise.
2026.
It's
we'll see you next year, y'all. See you next year, y'all.
See, this is what fans do to you. Fans do that and they make you feel bad. So then some artists rush and throw their shit out, and then they be looking dumb and they not actually achieving.
But hold on, the pre-orders will be up though, right? When the pre-orders go up?
Pre-orders gonna go up on the 10th.
All right, cool. All right, so pre-orders go up then.
So
cool.
Look. If listen, all the people that support me, shout out to everybody at the lunch table. We got 1,500 people watching this.
Yeah.
Right. Total. Right. I'm saying, listen, if you follow an artist, if you support an artist, I don't even want to use the term fans. If you support artists, let's say y'all support me, right? My job is to go out and fuck shit up for you. So you could tell your partner, my nigga fucking shit up. That's how I felt about Dot. My nigga fucking shit up. That's our job, to go out and fuck shit up. That's our job. So again, when I came out of this whole marketing shit, when I came out of that whole sabbatical for that 8 years and I put out Tupac Must Die, I had the same problem. My Facebook got hacked. Some Indian company started running porn on it. It took all 100,000 of my followers. They ain't never gave my page back, and I had to break my connection with my Instagram and my Facebook. So I haven't been able to advertise on Instagram since. So with Tupac Must Die, I had two problems. Tupac Must Die. One, YouTube wouldn't let me advertise. They denied my ads. I guess it was the title. I didn't know, but they denied. I had 5. They was not.
You gotta say Tupac must be on the live.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they gotta do.
2019, right? And then Kanye should have never married that bitch. They rejected my ads on YouTube again.
That bitch.
Marketing is simple, right? Promotion, publicity, advertisement. Look at it like this. This is my secret glasses tip I'm gonna give to y'all at the lunch table. Promotion is when I tell you my story. Publicity is when somebody else tells you my story. Advertising is when I pay for my story to be told. You have to have all three. 75% of what's happening on your numbers is marketing. It's marketing. Like Tupac Must Die did. It's at 3 million views. It was at 1 million fast before they took it down. And then I had to put it back up. And it was at 3 million views. It did 3 million views on Twitter. It did 3 million views on Facebook. That video would be at 60 million views if I could advertise. If I would have had Mighty do my publicity. right? Kanye should have never married that bitch. That song was at 4 million views. On Facebook, it was at 2 million views, right? So that's 6 million total, right? If I would have did advertisement, that shit probably be at 40, 50 million. So you have to market. You cannot, trust me, the music, the way we feel about music, it is not carrying. The product is not carrying what we see happening. It's way more to this shit than just the product. So my job is to make sure I get it right. Even if it means I got to push it back and wait a little more time. Like I hate it. I had to push my show back. I hate when I have to push shit back. But sometimes that's what I be on Joey and all my homies like, bro, we need to be more consistent. It's 10 of us trying to emulate a building of 1,000 people. So I need to get it right. These people sitting right here, do I want this thing to grow? Well, let me nail this song. Do I want people to put me on a list somewhere above 30? Then I need to nail how I do the business on this song.
Okay. I love what you just said right there. So when you let me rephrase my question now about the top 50 and the top and game putting you tops below 60. When you saw those lists, fuck making you mad and all that type of shit, did it make you hungry?
No, I'm starving. Yeah, that shit don't got nothing to do. My hunger.
So you didn't look at them lists and was like, I need to do okay. Next time a nigga make a list, I'm gonna be on it.
Fuck no. Man, I do this shit for the people that fuck with me. That's it. The only reason I do it is for the people that fuck with me.
I think that it's done became all right, so that was the rappers list right there, top to top. And I'm saying what you're doing for the culture though, B.
That's what it is.
It's much more powerful than that right there, B. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I called you that time and I said, yo, it was like I woke up one day and I was like, yo, I'm like, nah, I see what my man is doing right now, B. He could really be the person that really makes sure this hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying, stays within where it needs to be at and represented the way it needs to be at though, B. All right, listen. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, bro. And that's all it is right there within it. You know what I'm saying? They're not putting you on a list of a rapper joint. All right, maybe you're not spending enough.
I'll be honest. Shout out to Sir Lance Wood. Thank you for the $10. My boy, Lance is the comedian in the video. When Precious is interviewing, I got an extra.
Oh, yeah. He's funny.
When you listen to what he said, bro, when I post that shit, that nigga Lance funny, bro.
Yeah, he's
funny. Shout out Lance, man. Shout out Lance. It was good, bro.
Thank you for that $10, my boy. Listen, honestly, homie, like, I'm so possessed by what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, they got Ice-T on the list. Nigga, Ice-T tell me all the time, like, nigga, you fire. You better than most niggas I ever heard. Dog calls me to the studio. Nigga, don't nobody know this shit. Like, nigga, you fire. Dre, like, nigga, you gonna figure this out. Jay text me when Tupac must die. Like, nigga, this shit fire. Nigga, the niggas that everybody like know that I'm the shit. So, yes, in a perfect world, the general public would be like, oh, Glasses, get it. But trust me, it's different when Snoop hits you and be like, nigga, this shit is amazing. That I don't give a fuck if it's 1,000 people, 10,000 people. 10,000 people can make me feel how that one message from Dog telling me that this is the shit. Ice-T, like, nigga, you way too filthy with this culture shit, nigga.
And I get that, bro. And that shit is super dope. And like I said, why it's funny because we talked about wrestling, and then you just said that it's almost kind of like people's favorite wrestler. I mean, favorite rapper's favorite rapper a little bit, kind of. Yeah. It's almost like you Dean Malenko of
or Hitman.
Nah, Bret the Hitman Hart. That boy was.
But Bret the Hitman Hart was the wrestler's wrestler.
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels.
Hart. Like Dean Malenko to me, kind of seemed like he was like under the radar a little bit.
We call Shawn Michael Nas. But back to, I want to make sure I address that too.
Okay, go ahead.
What's underrated about Nas? Nas had 4, 5, 6 albums with hit records, smash records.
No, for sure.
Like Chuck had.
Yeah, that was crazy. Your coach, that was crazy what you just said, coach. That was crazy.
But I get.
That was crazy. No, I don't get it. No, I don't get. I'm from Queens, B. I don't get that.
I get the natural comparison, but I think what's most important is people understand Nas is not this underground nigga that can rap good. Nas is a nigga that can rap good, but Nas got smashed.
Culture. And he stayed with them being the culture, be the whole time.
You know how you be having listened to a guy in a little while and you listen to all this, and you like, God damn, Nas
got smashed records. But fuck all the platinum albums. Nas got records, nigga, that are bigger than Nas.
But Trap, I'm not saying that Game is the is Nas. I wasn't saying
no.
that.
You're saying the West Coast version of Nas, and I think that
I was saying that when Game rapped, I
when
kind
it
of
first
felt
came
like
out, I understand what he's saying.
I kind of felt like he kind of came out.
He definitely painted Compton and this lifestyle very much like Nas painted Queensbridge at the time. Two niggas in LA.
In no way, form, or fashion, no, I'm saying he ever reached.
Can he see me saying no? Can he see me saying no? Not Game was on a level of presenting the culture of what LA sounded like the way Fab was doing it, B. Nowhere next to the way Nas was doing it.
It was a little bit better than Fab.
No, it might have been better, but it was on the same level of the way Fab was doing it. You thought of Fab. Hold on. You thought of Fab by how when you think of Fab, you think of Brooklyn nigga, a fly Brooklyn nigga. When you think of Game, you think of a gangbanging LA nigga. You know what I'm saying? We think of Nas, you think of somebody bigger than
not to us.
Trap, when Game came out, I looked at him like, I promise
niggas kind of looked at him more like a conscious rapper.
Yeah, like, I looked at him like a real lyricist. Like I was like, hey, he is a West Coast dude who is really can
You're
rap.
asking something I'm telling you for real.
No,
like, that's why I compared him to Nas a little bit, because that's how I looked
at him
when I was coming up.
Like he's conscious though?
Yes, because even though he was saying
a West Coast conscious rapper,
like he was using taglines like blood on Paru, that didn't sell us like, oh, everything is murder. Like he not Dub C, the shadiest one.
Yeah,
you hear the shadiest one or the East Siders. You know that Game was on a little more level of focus and description.
So let me ask you a question. Glasses.
East Siders is like nigga, like that's gangster.
I got a question for you. Glasses. Hold on. Glasses and Coach. I got a question for y'all. Did y'all call Game an East Coast sympathizer?
Yeah, no, because by that time.
That's a good question.
No, because by that time we kind of all thought like we didn't look at it. It was homies who used to be like, he rapped to East Coast for me.
Yes,
it did used to be homies like that.
For sure.
Okay.
We
loved them. We loved them from the jump.
Trap, you gonna use this against me one day for sure. But
let's go. Put in my pocket.
I honestly liked more East Coast rappers.
Everybody like East Coast rappers.
I won't use that. I won't use that against you.
It kind of reminded me of an East Coast rapper, and I loved it.
That's what we're saying.
Like Razzcast. Like when I heard Razzcast for the first time, I was like, Razzcast can really rap.
You gotta get that proper in
here. You gotta hear that. Smash hit records. That's how people saw Game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sherry. We are from Compton. Our actions speak louder than words, which is why Glasses is not phased. We are built different. That is a fact. Thank you for that $10.
Let's go, Sherry. Where you been at, Sherry? Where you been at?
Shout out to Mark Gear. Yeah, Game was less like a gangster rapper, but for us, it felt like he was an MC that happened to be a blood.
Exactly. Bingo.
That was great said. That was well said. That was well said.
That's why I said I get why Coach is saying that, and I get why you saying that, because I know obviously shit, but I get why. So it's like, again, it's like to the point, like with Chuck, you know what I mean? It's like I get it. Like he's trying, like, again, if he had hit records, he wouldn't have to do most of this stuff. He wouldn't have to do most of this stuff. If he had a bunch of hit records, like he didn't have to do nothing. You see when Nas didn't have no hit records, he put that dress in his lap.
Some of this is taken away from his hit records though, bro. Like
no, he only got an album worth.
You be forgetting it sometimes when you start seeing.
No, that's because it was that long.
No, I really feel like as if they just didn't push his records, B. Because fucking Jesus Peace had records on it. Fuck, them shits had records on it, B. The shit we had, Little One had records on it. They wasn't pushing that nigga shit.
Nah.
I feel like
it just didn't have the records, dog.
Even when I be saying about Kanye West,
and I know the songs you talking about. I know the songs you talking about. I like. But man, a record is, again, man, when we be talking about this trap, I'll be telling you, like, a record is special, man.
No, I'm getting in there. I'm trying to get in there.
That's something to catch. It is almost unfucking believable how crazy it is. And it's hard for that one nigga who is an MC at the core to understand the transition into becoming a great record maker. That's hard. It took, I couldn't put out music for 8 years to get into a place to make better records. I had to just focus and learn. I couldn't imagine trying to do it in real time and produce. Like you look at somebody like Jermaine Dupri, he grew up in this shit. JD nigga is like a nigga, his father was in the business. Nigga, he was trained and he's still learning every day. And he's fucking Jermaine Dupri with all the records.
Let me ask you a question. So you, as a guy who just had to take a step back, and start looking at the game and start learning and looking at the game. You didn't look at the game and see some stuff and you was like, he went wrong with that antic. Like that was not you shouldn't have done that. Like some of these antics, because I'm telling you, somebody's got to take, like Kanye West is taking away from his legacy with some of his antics. I think the game did the same thing. He tarnished some of his legacy with his antics.
You can't change who he was, B. You can't change who he was.
Why you're saying that. Shout out to Amber Walls. 2019 Born to Rap was hard and very underrated to me.
Yep.
What I'm saying to you is it's easy for Glasses to look at Chuck shit and be like, man, if that was me or he did. Chuck is relevant like a rapper that had hits 5 years ago or 10 years ago. He's not relevant.
Get Chuck up on him, man. Get Chuck up on him, man. Hit that nigga pull up, man.
You know what? I'm gonna do a pod with Chuck. I'm gonna do a dope ass pod with Chuck.
Yeah, you need to.
That's what we need to do.
Definitely need to.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be fired. Listen,
my bad. I didn't cut you off.
No, that's a good point though. I'm gonna do that. Oh God, Chuck, that's a great idea. We're gonna do it with Chuck.
No, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, Chuck is relevant like a nigga that had 10 years ago hits, right? But he had hits 20 years ago. But he's relevant like a nigga that had hits 10 years ago, all because of the antics.
Yep.
Now, whatever we say about if you don't like how he goes to market his ideas, that's fine. We can say it's tainting. I had a hit 20 years ago or 17 years ago. That shit, I had a hit. That shit will go. People ain't checking for Gregory Abbott. You don't even know who Gregory Abbott is. But if I start singing this song, you're going to be like, that's my shit.
Uh-huh.
You ever remember Shake You Down? Oh, I want to shake you down.
There goes.
Give you. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying.
Music thesaurus right there. He got the almanac.
No, for real. Look, what I'm saying is the reason that nigga got relevance is because of his antics. It started off with him having a bunch of dope records and marketing. Now it's just been marketing.
Well, at what point when do you want you to be relevant in a way that helps your legacy though, or helps you in the future, or helps you? Like, it's a difference between being relevant and like, yeah, if I'm talking about you, what if I'm just talking about you negatively and it's bad and it's hurting you?
Man, they always say all publicity is great publicity.
You look at what Kanye's doing, do you really think that's true?
Yes.
Some of this shit is not helping.
Yes, though. I think yes, I think it's true.
So do you think that the average fan look at Game how they supposed to look at him? For what with his
they wouldn't be
discography,
they wouldn't be looking at him.
But fuck that. But do you think they look at him in the way they should look at him, with the reverence we should be looking at Game?
You wouldn't look
Game
at him
top 5 West Coast.
You wouldn't be saying he top. Okay, listen.
He should be.
If Game didn't do no antics, he wouldn't even be considered top. Anything.
Exactly. That's a fact. To say that, Glasses, he wouldn't be mentioned.
Claimed out.
I don't know, man.
The only reason
it's a fact, Coach.
Game shit is because of his marketing.
Coach, how you don't realize that, Coach? Like, Coach, you gotta think. You ever heard the term bad publicity? You know what I'm saying? Bad publicity. Okay. I don't know how the saying go though, but it don't matter though. As long as you're being mentioned, though, that's what it is. All publicity is good publicity, though. That's what I'm saying, though.
Okay.
So, like,
where do you have Roddy?
That's not true.
Where do you have Roddy?
No.
Roddy, say it again.
Roddy Ricch.
In what?
Top 50 West Coast rappers.
I don't want to disrespect anybody. I don't talk about.
Does he fall in the top 50? Does he fall in the top 50?
Okay, is Roddy Ricch in the top 50? Yeah. If I had to make a top 50, Roddy Ricch can make my top 50.
Okay, cool. All right.
Now let's say Roddy Ricch don't put out no albums that's good, and he don't have no hit records over the next 5 years. Would he still be in your top 50?
Nope.
All the that's coming out.
Nope.
I guess it would have to depend on who's coming out.
Chuck and Roddy are the same situation. The difference is Chuck markets himself.
So okay,
I want to put Chuck and Roddy in the same situation.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying both of them
crazy.
had these really.
That was crazy right there.
Because both of them
had good debut albums. I know what you're saying. Good debut albums,
really
though. But
big albums with big smash hit records.
But Roddy's follow up was terrible, though. We're not gonna do that, though.
I don't think it's terrible.
I think it was.
I think this is disrespectful. I think that's disrespectful to say that about.
All right, maybe not terrible, but it didn't live up.
You don't know how successful Roddy Ricch was when he put out the record.
There's no way, and I honestly think that you're taking away from what Chuck did when he was booming. Like, I think that Chuck did so good when he was out, and he could rap so well, and he did he left such an impression on the West Coast to where I don't think he needed these antics to be still thought about as one. I think he might have been looked at as a higher on some of the West Coast list if he didn't do some of this shit.
No. Let me ask you this, though, Coach. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
If he didn't do all these antics, you think he'd get a show on VH1?
No.
Nigga, getting that show might have been the worst thing ever happened to him.
Yeah, he lost $7 million off that shit, though. You're right.
I mean, what? Okay. He probably would have kept $7 million.
Shout out to Cali Ball. Okay. Not Game more talented than Roddy. No, he's not.
I don't know about that.
Game is
he's a better rapper for sure.
He's a better MC than Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch is 1 million times better record maker.
Hold on. Let me ask you this though. Honestly, Game first album or Roddy Ricch first album? Which one y'all going with?
I'm gonna go Chuck first album, Impact, but just jamming songs is hard.
Oh my god, that Roddy shit is crazy.
Roddy's jamming,
nigga.
That Roddy shit
40 years old, nigga. They ain't no Roddy Ricch shit ain't jamming like Chuck was.
Are you crazy, Coach? That Roddy Ricch shit might be the most cohesive album that I heard.
You too?
Man,
it's
that
top 5 cohesive album that I ever heard, B. That shit go from song to song.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Bro, go listen to it again.
Okay, both y'all niggas must be mad at Chuck. Y'all must be mad at Chuck.
Obviously, I grew up I personally saw the impact up and close and personal I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna play with that antisocial. That shit is jamming.
From song to song, B. That shit go to the next
album.
No, that motherfucker jamming. That motherfucker got some jazz on that
good album, bro. I don't know, man. Like,
I just said, Coach. I said the cohesiveness of the album. That's why I put it up there like that, though, because the cohesiveness.
We gonna have to go track for track at one point. Some point
we all agree. We will agree because
that Game got it. Game
got it. But we just making sure we put respect on that Roddy Ricch album.
I'm gonna sit down my son. He's 19, and I'm gonna go track for track one day with him. I'm like, "What you think is better?" And he gonna have to admit,
do that.
I'm telling you though, because good music is good music. I've done that shit with G's music. I took G's music and put it against one of his people, and he had to admit, G music is better than shit.
Yeah, but it's also different. Like I got better at making records over time. Like I just figured it out now. Roddy is
took some of the old shit and it would be some of this new shit.
Roddy is somebody who is really like a genius. Like that motherfucker can hear shit and emulate keys. Like he is.
Y'all fuck Roddy up. Because the reason why y'all fuck Roddy up. Hold on, let me tell you why y'all fuck Roddy up. He don't sound like an LA nigga. He sound like an Atlanta nigga.
But
niggas, got him out of his bag. B. That's what that shit was.
That's not true. Okay. Well, fuck. What gave Roddy problem is the pandemic. Like he was a thing in the pandemic. A lot of stuff came out the pandemic. It wasn't a thing no more. You know what I mean? Like sometimes shit happened in the black hole and what's that? The Bermuda Triangle, and then don't come out. It just ain't came out still. That's on him. He'll figure it out. You know, Bird is my nigga. Bird used to bring Roddy to my studio. He was a little kid, man, but I could tell that motherfucker was he was like he was slick. He was smart. Like
you brought up a great question. Do you think Roddy still got? You think he can have? You think he got another hit in him? Another hit album?
Hell yeah.
He got another. But here's a perfect example of somebody who doesn't market themselves, who really just depends on the music. Look at where he's at now. Roddy is not as relevant as Chuck is right now.
You don't think Roddy tried to do some stuff though? I think he tried to do little commercials here and there.
No, not commercials. I'm talking about understanding how to market and brand himself. Game and Roddy don't have a great brand. Roddy is just listen. Okay, Roddy is actually product. Roddy don't have a great brand. Yeah. Like niggas don't quite know what they getting with Roddy as a brand, as a person.
But Trap and Trap, I want you to answer this too. Also, if Roddy drops something right now, because he hasn't put a lot of himself out there, we don't think he lame or no weird or nothing like that. He drops something right now, and Game drops something right now. Who y'all looking for the most? Like who y'all think the masses?
All right. Let me answer this real quick.
You say what?
No. Finish your question.
I'm just saying, like, when you drop it, do you think Game drops something right now, and the masses look at it and be like, "Oh, he's."
All right. I'm be honest with you. They're going to check for Game shit first.
Hell no.
No. Hold on. Let me tell you why, right?
True.
Because he's keeping his name. He's keeping his name in the algorithm. This is an algorithm game, B. You keeping your name mentioned like that. Hold on, real quick.
People and people who listen to it. He couldn't even jump into the beef.
Here's a better question for you.
That was whack though. What he tried to do.
Do you think Roddy, right, who had a great debut, will be as relevant as Game in 20 years?
No, because because the game shit is better. It's more classic.
It's not.
Roddy almost forgotten about right now. He almost forgotten about right now.
You know what's funny? I get.
Wait, what'd you say, Trap?
I said Roddy's almost forgotten about right now, B. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not staying within the conversation.
Trap and G. Do y'all feel like Game was a one-hit wonder?
Yo, you know what I just thought about just now? You know what I just thought about just now? Let me see what I got on my brain. Let me see what I got on my brain right now, right? It's the fact that hip hop is such a culture that moves forward, though. You know what I'm saying? That you have to embody yourself within being a part of the culture, within the conversation of the culture. And it has to be more than just music, B. You know what I'm saying? Your music would be something that's just left. You know what I'm saying? It's a soundtrack to the culture, though. But when you giving the people who you are, though, you can move forward within the culture as the culture moves forward. And that's what hip hop does. Hip hop moves forward. You know what I'm saying? We're moving forward. You don't hear them niggas say R&B culture. You hear niggas say you hear them say rock culture. You hear them say that, but hip hop is the biggest genre of music that's a culture. That's actually a culture, and with them being a culture, it has to be art. It has to be language. It has to be everything that comes along with them being culture. Though, B. If you only present one thing upon that culture, it's gonna be tough to last within it, B.
Okay, and I agree with you, Trap. But I think that some of the antics that Game is doing is not hip hop culture. I don't think that's why it looks good.
It don't matter. That's on your lens. That's on your lens, B. That's on your lens.
That's a great point. Listen.
Wait a minute.
Some niggas might. Yo, this shit is weird. Yo, coach, hold on, glasses. Hold on, glasses. This shit is weird, B. I understand this shit. I be around weird niggas all the time. Right now, and I understand these niggas got a whole different aspect of what the fuck is going on, B.
Different, dog.
Nigga, look at this shit, B. That shit being cool. Yo, what he doing is cool, B.
Really
that nigga's a nigga right now.
Y'all consider it hip hop?
It's not. Listen, we're talking about.
So Snitch is gonna be hip hop then.
I mean, no, but everything about marketing ain't hip hop. That's just business. One thing Chuck is great at is keeping his brand out. I'm starting
to see why Game put you 61 now. He's probably don't like you. Like,
I'm sure he don't.
This Roddy Rich disrespect is crazy to me right now.
It's not disrespect.
I never gave Roddy Rich disrespect. I never gave Roddy Rich disrespect.
You just tripping right now.
We didn't. We're telling you that we're just saying Roddy Rich had a double, triple platinum album with a diamond single 5 years ago in a pandemic. It was a big deal, coach. Like it was big.
It was.
And at that time, and 5 years right now, and he's somebody that's really good at making records. Like if nothing else, that motherfucker make a really great song. And he been like that since a little kid. He's a bad motherfucker. Like I'm not gonna play.
What happened to his second album then? If you make a really good song,
he did. He had a hit record on there too.
What was
Late at Night? He had a hit record. That motherfucker was big. But what I'm telling you is because, and me and Bird talked about this, and I don't really want to put the homies my opinion, but I'll be honest.
Okay.
I think he doesn't necessarily have the brand, and he needs to define the brand more.
Okay.
Right? Chuck is somebody who's mastered brand and marketing. Even if you don't agree with it, doesn't carry like a positive perception of it. It's negative, but it keeps him relevant. That's why he's relevant.
Why do y'all
Game is the illest artist I got from coming out of Cali, though, B. For real. If it was Kendrick, and his Game, B. So aspect, I look at it like that, though, B. Like I think if you're doing a list right now, you got to put Kendrick, Game, B. As far as the cultural impact, that's what it is. That's what it is, though, B. Yeah.
But the problem is,
hold on. Snoop Dogg.
That's just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. No, he's not number 2 or 1.
All right. He's top 5 though.
No. I'm sorry.
Ice Cube and
I might be jumping. No. He's above Ice Cube. He's above Ice Cube, bro. Because we're not talking about movies. We're not talking about movies, bro. Yo, bro. If you go to the chat right now, these people can't even mention Ice Cube albums, B. Which means that his culture relevance didn't last, B. They can mention the documentary. They can mention the Doctor's Advocate. They can mention.
You know what they're gonna mention?
What?
Today was a good day.
And they can mention Hate It or Love It.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
Nobody's gonna compare Hate It or Love It.
Yo, chat. What are you picking right now, chat? Everybody in the chat right now. What are you picking? Hate It or Love It, or today was a good day? Everybody that's in this room right now, hold on, everybody that's in here right now. What you say?
What? Hate it or love it, or today was a good day. Are you crazy?
Watch it.
Nobody is gonna pick hate it or love it.
Everybody in the chat right now, I want you to even mention hate it or love it, or today was a good day.
Bro, what are you doing?
Watch it. You don't have one. You don't have one hate it or love it in there. If you're in the room right now, mention it.
Oh, it's today or is a good. What are you doing?
Let me see.
Let's talk about Wu-Tang.
Let me see what they say. Hold on. Let me see
what they say. Ice Cube.
Good day. These
are West Coast motherfuckers. That was a good day. It's one of the greatest songs in music.
Like you tripping now, Trey.
What are you doing?
Hate it or love it, I want a great song in hip hop.
Not like Good Day.
Let's talk about pulling your pants.
Hate it or love it. Hate it or love it, I want a great song in hip hop.
Hate it or love it was a great song at that time. Today was a good day. It's one of the greatest songs ever in the history of hip hop, of music.
Trap.
Fuck hip hop. It's music. Like today was a good day. It's up there with Rocket Man or like Hotel California.
Trap. You got one. You got one hate it or love it. Sherry.
And she's not
Sherry,
even saying
thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you, Sherry. I appreciate you, Sherry. That's why I've been looking. That's why I've been looking for you, Sherry. You ain't been around lately. I've been looking for you, Sherry. You don't know where you've been at right now, though. But I'm saying.
All I'm saying, Trap, is no, not in front of Cube.
All right, yo, get out of here, man. Yo, all right. So now you got today was a good day. Now, right? What's his next? What's Ice Cube's next biggest song? Now watch this though. Now. Watch this. Because you know I'm about to fuck you up right now. Go ahead, go watch this though. What's Ice Cube's next biggest song?
How about Gangsta?
You don't get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
What are you doing?
Get the fuck out of here.
Check yourself.
Check yourself is a good one though, but it ain't no Vaseline. I see no Vaseline.
What are you doing?
Hey, today was a good day. We already said today was a good day. Hey, love it. Hey, love it is a culturally impact. Thank you, Queen. Yo, Queen. That's why I love you, Queen. For real.
Hey, I started noticing when Sherry and Queen Lady start agreeing with you.
Listen, man, the ladies love me, B. That's what I'm saying, though. It's them niggas that's going for y'all. Them niggas.
Yeah.
It's some niggas, though, B. Come on, man. They with cool T right now, B.
Come here and get a lot of Sherry.
Love you, y'all.
Maybe am I tripping out here?
Love you, ladies.
Shout out to Gulf Coast Connection. Thank you for the $2. Thank y'all for all the super chats.
Yo, Lex, you from fucking Queens, B. Hold on. First off, Lex. Yo, we gotta get Lex on the chat. Yo, listen, we gotta get Lex up in here though, B. Yo, first off, let me get a little plug real quick. Yo, listen, me and Lex is coming up with I've been doing some content right now. I've been creating right now. So what we're doing right now is we putting together the best lyricists from 1988 up until present day. You know what I'm saying? Lex being the person, it was crazy. B. Lex did his thing. No. It's some West Coast. We spread love all through the whole shit though.
Understand who's gonna win? K-Dot gonna win. You're gonna be number
one. It's not a win. It's not a win thing really though. It's more or less
MVPs
every year.
Okay. That's actually tight.
No, it's crazy. It's gonna be. I think we should break the internet with this shit, though. Like all that complex shit within them not being like, nigga, I'm culture. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Lex is culture, B. And I really dissected this whole shit within. I don't feel like anybody should. You might disagree because your favorite might not make it within the whole shit, though. But
hold up, Revenge. We're gonna get to it. Hold on.
We get to it. So within like what we're putting together right now is gonna really fuck the. You know what I'm saying? Like this, even though the internet is fake, though, I'm about to try to bring some real shit to the internet, though. That's what I'm gonna say right there, though. So the best lyricists from '88 to 2005.
That should be a YouTube piece, bro.
No, that's what it is. That's what we doing. That's what we doing with it. It's gonna be YouTube.
You should do it like that's fire. Okay, so look, man, Gulf Coast Connection. Thank you for the $2. G, can you explain how those 8 years helped and benefited? It's like I sacrificed my 30s just to know it. I didn't really do it to benefit, but like I make a 1 million time better record in my sleep right now than I ever could.
You make great records, B. You make great records.
I just know how to make a really good record at this point. Like I can make a song, like I made a song called The Loke, and probably want to the real wanted to add it to their rotation. Like it tested.
Yo, let me say one thing real quick. Yeah. When you send me records over, right?
Yeah.
It's hard not to say, yo, this is a good record, B, because you know the craft what it goes into making a great record, though. So no record. So it kind of almost have me like, yo, damn, son, like,
sure. Yeah.
No. I know it's a good record though. Everything that goes together.
Like, this nigga kind of cheap. I do it to coach all the time.
Hey, Trap, do you kind of feel like when G send you stuff, do you kind of feel like, man, is it because
it's my man? Because it's my man right now. I'm gonna say it's good.
Almost because in my mind, and I'm so crazy. Like I would tell G if I didn't like it, I'd be like, I don't like that. Listen. I've never done it because it's. I've done it with production. I've done it with production. Too much, like.
So now, if he makes a beat and he send me the beat, I'd be like, because I'm so scientific and so trying to pick upon the beat and shit. Like, yo, listen, you got to do this to the beat though. But when the song is done though, I really feel as if he knows how to construct the record though, B. But I think though, Glasses, though, some real shit though. I'm gonna tell you this right now, all right? You got to get out of that box though, and the same way you said within the video, like yo, you can't be so because you understand. All right, it got to be this. It got to go this way to make a great record.
But then you got to let it be disruptive. Got to be wrong a little bit, but no, yeah, I've been on it. But that's also why I wanted to put out these records where we was gonna rap. Okay, I got you. We finna do it right now, Black. Let me just finish this. Hold up.
We dropping a record? We dropping a record on here?
No. He was saying when we get.
I could drop the record on live right now.
Right now, Black. Hold on, Black. No, listen. So, G, can you explain? So, yeah, it helped me make a better record. It helped me know how to market directly, and it helped me understand something that kind of made me paid. You know what I mean? Like hip hop. So it's like the benefit was like the room ain't as dark no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could see what's happening. Like I could dissect anything. Like even this particular topic with like the Drake lawsuit, like I could see it a lot different.
Let's get to that.
You know what I mean? It's like
let's get to that.
It's like being Neo in the Matrix. Like it all look like numbers. It don't look like it stopped looking like just humans. It looked like numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it worked. But so the Pusha T thing, and this is why I want to talk about that. That's it. Like I told y'all niggas. I told y'all when this shit first happened.
I heard it beginning of this YouTube.
I know you heard me saying this. I told y'all. I said, if y'all don't stop this motherfucker, if you don't stop being cool, he's going to start fucking with how music is being released. So he's going to start fucking with how music is being released.
From somebody who.
So what happened was, let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
So because you don't know.
Yeah, that's why.
Pusha T did an interview with GQ. Make sure y'all check that out.
GQ
where he said
crazy.
Def Jam, which is a subsidiary of UMG, dropped him because he didn't want to censor the record with Kendrick Lamar on the Clips project.
What did they want to censor about it? Like
something Kendrick was saying in the verse.
Oh.
That's dope. Now, you know what's crazy though? Is that you say this now though, right? So when I first seen it though, that's straight marketing, B. That's great marketing, B. That's amazing marketing.
Ain't it?
Amazing marketing, B.
Yo, check this out though. Hold up, check this out.
That's amazing marketing.
Dig this, right? The first joint, right, was him announcing a deal at Rock Nation without telling you how he Rock Nation, right? Lord knows, I wonder what Jay was doing because I know they wanted Jay in the picture.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
So who's Jay with? Who's Jay with within the whole shit though? Is he with UMG within the social system?
No, Jay not fuck with that shit.
He not with UMG?
No, Rock Nation is his own thing.
Oh wow.
It was empowered by Live Nation.
So Live Nation powered them with
they had to deal with Live Nation, and then they would do partner deals with record companies.
Wow.
But Rock Nation has its own distribution thing. They got equity. They got its own distribution wing.
Wow.
But you're watching Pusha T as this animal with marketing. What's underrated about Pusha T is his ability to market.
So y'all think this is marketing? What are you doing?
Yeah, definitely. But marketing doesn't mean like fake. It don't have to mean like made up story. It could be how you weaponize the conversation.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. I get it. But do y'all think it's fake or do y'all think he's weaponizing?
No, it's real. It's real. It's all real. It's just with them bringing the truth to the forefront. That's what he's doing right now. No, it's not. You think it's cap? You think it's cap?
It's cap.
Whoa, come on, guys. That's not cap. There's no cap with them.
I mean, look, I don't want to shoot Push down because Push doing this run, but I know it a mile away.
But I think
no, it's not cap. No, it's not
because Trap think is real and you think it's cap. I think that's even making it more brilliant.
It's different.
Exactly, coach. Exactly, coach. Exactly, coach.
It's not fair for Trap. I know, but that's not.
You did give the I know smile when you said it's cap.
Yeah.
Like, what would make it cap though?
We're not gonna talk about this here. We'll do this on nothing.
Come on, phone.
Right now, yeah, we pushing the line for Push and we marketing.
Yo, free Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez, free Tory Lanez.
That's why I made it after the clips because I wanted the clips to. I want to do my part with content and making sure people knew the clips have an album coming out on July 11th.
Do you think what he said about Kanye West was marketing also? You think because it's been a long time coming that he probably should have said this already. Do you think it's because his album is about to come out that he said what he said about Kanye?
Let me see what it is, though.
All of that came from one interview, and then he just didn't hold back his opinion on things. He's not doing interviews before that. He waited to the end, and he built it out of GQ. And then the publicist is taking clips out of the GQ thing and sending them to the platforms.
Because that one interview, I didn't see the interview. Y'all put me on the interview. I'm looking for the project now. Even just from that interview that y'all hit me. Now,
it's called Antics.
I'm trying to see. Now I'm trying to see. Is he gonna say something about Kanye on the record? Is he gonna,
He said it's Antics. And shout out to TC. He said Kanye ain't a man, but I know why that is because Push know what's up with him and that lady and Kim. He know that's what got him acting like that. And we do look at that as
no. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. He said Kanye ain't a man because he sucked dick. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? Don't do that, B. That's why he said that shit.
Why
you ain't a man because if you suck dick, nigga, you ain't a man, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
You the only nigga that don't care about this.
What the fuck is you talking about, bro? You ain't about to do that shit, B. You about to do that.
That nigga's a fashion icon.
That man in a minute is sucking dick, B. He ain't no man, B. Fuck out of here.
He be at all of them Met Galas. You know, that'd be a bunch of people over there sucking dick. You don't care about that.
That don't mean, you could be all over there. But if you suck a dick, you ain't a man, B. Fuck is you talking about, bro?
If he care, he would. If you care about a man sucking penis, you would not be at no.
Bro, listen, bro. And listen, if a man, listen, you gotta go in the room. You gotta go in the room. I'm talking right now. Go in the room real quick.
Go ahead.
I'll be back. My kid's out here right now. I can't talk like this.
Look, if you cared about homosexual lifestyle, you would not be at none of that fashion shit.
Listen, bro, I'm back now. If a nigga suck a dick, I'm not looking at you as being a man. You're a bitch. The fuck is you talking about?
Oh,
You're a bitch. You're a bitch, nigga.
Is this liberal Trap saying this?
I'm just saying what I'm saying though within the whole shit though, bro. I'm not looking at you. And a lot of times that goes into the whole shit within them not recognizing themselves as being a man, B. If you're doing acts of a woman, what are you then, B?
That's not a man. It means you gay.
They doing the acts of a gay man too, also, not just of a woman. They're doing the acts of a gay man.
I'm telling you why I think he said that about Kanye. He see him acting that way over that girl, going all out, doing everything, trying everything, and I know that because
it can't be a potluck of things that like him doing the shit with Kim, and then him also sucking his cousin.
I'm not judging no man upon the bitch they love, B. If you fucking love this bitch, you bugging out over this bitch that you love, whether she's a hoe or not.
Like, this must be really far away. Like you going crazy right now.
So my mic fall? You can't hear me?
No, he said your kids must be far away because you're going.
No, they went back. They went back.
I don't think he cares about the fact that Kanye was doing some really homosexual things as a kid. I think he's talking about every other antic, like him trying to be cool with Drake after Drake.
I keep putting this kid shit up though, B. That shit is crazy.
That's what it's about, bro. I'm telling you now. If I had to bet you some money. Everything that's wrong with Kanye is related to Kim, not his mom.
So why would he say he's not a man, B?
Because the way he's acting.
I think it's
like a bitch. They are like a bitch.
I think it's a gumbo of things why he's saying it though. I think Trap might got a point. I think I don't think Pusha T I think the world he lives in, he has to deal with homosexuality. I don't think he thinks.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't think
At all.
I don't think he just running around with.
Listen, you can't.
No problem. No, listen, let me clear this real quick. I have no problem. I have no problem with homosexuality. Whoever you pick, whoever
and be a homophobe.
I don't think he thinks he's a homophobe.
If you have
listen, I'm not saying homophobe, B.
Okay, what you saying?
Let me clear this up. Let me clear this up real quick. I'm not saying nothing with them being homophobe, though. What I'm saying is this, though. When you display actions of being a cat, then that's what the fuck you want to be represented as being, though, B. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you just told everybody in the world that you suck dick.
No,
men don't suck dick, B.
Yeah, dog. Gay men
don't suck dick.
Yes, they do.
Men don't suck dick. No, men that want to be women suck dick. And we ain't gonna do that.
But Trap, it's a lot of gay men who don't want to be women.
Trap.
It's a lot of gay men who just want to be a gay man, bro. Like it's gay men who don't even like
every
trans.
Gay man.
All I'm saying is, let me clear one time. One time. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that within any way that. All right, yeah, Kanye might have been young at the time, and he might have been experimenting. He might have been a little kid at the time, though. But now that you done told the world this shit, though, the world gonna look at you as being which way? How you look at them glasses?
Who? I don't really care that he sucks.
Glasses don't care about me.
Yo, bro. Any one of my homies, I'm gonna say right now. If you tell me you suck dick one time, you gay, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I don't think Push has a problem with men being homosexuals. You couldn't.
No, you can't have it. I don't have no problem with that either.
And I don't think he looks at every man that's a homosexual as a woman.
Trap, I do see where your liberal line is at, though. I see where that's at. Like you are really going hardcore with this gay stuff.
So y'all cool within a dude that recognizes himself as being a woman going in the bathroom and peeing in the bathroom with your daughter?
No, Trap, no.
That's not what we're talking about. Cool that's not what Kanye said happened to him as a kid.
Well, I'm just saying you gotta balance it out, though, man. Figure it out.
He was doing to his little cousin. Like
you doing your little cousin like that.
I'm with you, but I think that what Kanye did with his little cousin,
that shit was weird, B. He broke my heart.
His little cousin.
Get off the homo stuff. Stay on topic. Damn, exactly.
Yeah, please. This two episodes in a row right now. You've been on some homo shit. Let's move on, though, B. Let's move on. Pause.
Shout out to Michael Brown. Trap Brass, y'all seems really obsessed about this stuff. No. You
know what it is though. It's not that. Let me clear it up though. It's not that because these motherfuckers like to come over here. Listen, Kanye was my man, B. Like pause.
You better watch out with that.
Pause. But listen. Kanye was one of my favorite artists and producers at the time. And the niggas start coming out talking about he did what he did though. Like, bro, listen, go talk to a doctor, bro. You ain't gotta come out talking this shit to us right now, B. Like, bro, come on, chill out, bro. Like and now that you want to come out in the public and tell people that you did what you did like that, then you're gonna get looked upon as being not a man. You're gonna look upon as being.
What about why he can't just be looked upon?
What else he's saying that for? What else would Kanye not be a man upon then, B? Everything else that Kanye speaks though is real manly shit though, B. When he says, yo, listen though, when he said, hold on, real quick, the glasses. When he said, listen though, these small hats have no problem with us rapping about killing each other, but they mad about me talking about, you know what I'm saying, fuck them and all that shit though. That's not being a man?
No.
Trap.
What you mean? That's being a black man right there, B. No. That's real shit.
You had a homeboy that had a girl and you see how his girl treat him and do him bad and he stayed with her and you ain't never looked at him like less of a man, like, man, bro, like, why are you letting your girl do this?
I got a statement that I say within that, right? So I say, yo, some niggas run their house, some niggas running around their house. But at the same time, that's a man though, B. You know what I'm saying? That's doing that shit though, B.
So you ain't saying like that.
When it come to their kids though, they going be a man. When it come to their significant other, yeah, they might be soft within that though. But they a man though, B. When it comes to that shit though, Now they told they fucking son they sucked the dick. How the fuck they son gonna look at them? Yeah, hold on. Did it freeze? Hold on. All right, it ain't freeze. I thought we froze. I thought we froze there for a second.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I'm just saying though.
I don't think Pusha T is tripping on Kanye because.
For what though? Why is he not a man?
Because he see all the other stuff he's doing while he's around.
That man take care of his kids, B. He take care of his kids, B. He take care of his kids. He do everything he's supposed to do.
Kids.
What?
That's a good thing at this point, though.
Can't even see his kids.
The kids might want to stay away from him because apparently
he said that's
this dumb bitch. Because this dumb bitch.
Look. Let me tell you something. So you just ran down that whole shit about how he's being a black man. Then why did he apologize the moment that he saw his kids at Kim's house?
He apologized for what? Though, say it again.
All that stuff he said. He said, "I'm sorry to the Jewish community. I got to see my kids."
Sometimes when you understand that the battle that you was fighting, you know what I'm saying, what was it one from the antics?
I'm giving you why he said he apologized.
Why he said he apologized?
I got to see my kids.
That's it. That's it then, B.
So
kids need more than all this bullshit.
He was never standing up for black men in the first place. He was throwing a tantrum because he couldn't see his kids.
Let me tell you something though. I'm choosing my kids over all you motherfuckers.
I'm not choosing my kids over black.
You ain't got no kids, nigga.
Yeah, Glasses be talking reckless with this kid.
You ain't got no kids, B. I'm choosing my kids over all you motherfuckers.
Race over y'all kids.
I'm choosing my kids over all you motherfuckers. I'm choosing my creation that I made over all you motherfuckers.
And that's the problem. No man.
What's the problem?
Even us.
Glasses got to have a kid before you talk about this.
So what I'm saying to you is, I'm sure I'm gonna feel the same way y'all. I'm gonna be selfish.
You will.
What I'm saying to y'all is this. I'm saying he apologized. He apologized, right? Once he got to see his kids. So he was only throwing a tantrum because he couldn't see his kids.
But do you feel like that's manly?
That's what I'm telling Trap. It's not.
Yes, it is, bro. That man want to see his kids.
If you can see your kid.
Yes, I am.
We ain't gonna call it a tantrum, Trap.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to see my kids if I can't see my kids. Not a tantrum.
It's not gonna be called a tantrum.
Whatever I gotta do to
smiling, Trap is tripping, but we ain't gonna be like Trap is throwing a goddamn tantrum.
You're not gonna be like, fuck hip hop, B. I can't see my kid.
Let me tell you something. Right?
You ain't gonna be stomping your feet and yelling, like you ain't gonna be like.
Right, let me bring it back right now with what we're talking about right now, right? So now, you would say that a motherfucker do anything to be relevant within hip hop, but won't do anything to see their kids?
He not doing that to see his kids.
Yes, he is. He's bringing recognition on how I'm being treated right now upon seeing my kids, B. So now if you let me see my kids,
have to do with the Jewish community of people in America or Jewish.
No. I don't think none of that shit right there has anything.
I'm sorry to the Jewish community. Listen, I got to see my kids.
Yo, Glasses, you can't see what the fuck that was, B. You can't see what that was, though. Yo, listen. Yo, Kim, hold on, bro. Yo, Kim. Talk to this nigga, Kim. Because listen, he ain't doing none of that shit because his kids though. He had a certain aspect upon listen. I'm doing this for my peoples though. But now when you telling me right now that what I'm doing right now is gonna affect me seeing my kids, now it's a problem what I'm doing though now. That's what I'm saying right there though, B. At first he never thought about what he was doing was gonna affect him seeing his kids. But until the motherfuckers go, Kim, listen, Kim, you better talk to this nigga, Kim, because we gonna do this, that, this, and you know how the way Kim move. We gonna do this, that, this right here. We gonna fuck your whole shit up.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, dog. I rarely give my opinion, but my opinion is he knows she's sleeping with people he don't get along with, people that he's talked bad to her about, and that's why Kanye is acting up. I think 80% of
you think it's surface level.
I'm not. I think it's only seems surface when you understand how Kanye, unless you understand how Kanye thinks. Kanye vests a lot into this lady. The fact that he would even marry her after seeing Ray J sex tapes, and that's part of why.
About that, B.
You're missing the point, Trap. He's hiding in her bushes. He's hiding outside her house. He's talking about people she's sleeping with. He's keeping tabs on her right now, bro.
Trap, you don't think that, okay, so when Pusha got with Kanye, you don't think he kind of looked at him like a mentor?
Yeah.
Almost kind of like I don't want to say father figure, but like big brother figure almost. Kind of like a guy who's helping him go navigate his through the music industry.
Let's get back to the UMG Drake thing.
Okay. Yeah, please do. I'm about to say some crazy shit though.
We're gonna have Trap going, and you don't want to see. Glasses, have you heard Kendrick's verse, and what can you say about it? So I haven't heard it. I didn't hear it.
I'm about to smoke, so I'm going on ADHD for a second. I'm about to smoke for a minute. That got me tight right now, baby.
Hold up. Calm down.
You gotta get some counseling, man. Like what just happened?
So don't what say. So let's get back to Drake using UMG to silence records, basically killing hip hop. I think again, it sets a bad precedent the further this lawsuit goes, because UMG now they have to be concerned with people suing them. And it probably doesn't just stop with one artist. Like, imagine you talking shit. Like, what about all these people in Chicago talking about that lady's son, Tuka, the little boy that got killed in Chicago?
Yeah.
Like, all of the people who put out those records with them people disrespecting that little boy that passed away, they could sue this person.
But do you think because how the culture looked at Drake for suing, you think other rappers will try to follow in his footsteps with that?
I mean, it extends past rappers. It goes into just a regular person.
So you think this regular people gonna be trying to sue
the Jewish community? Jewish America could sue whoever is distributing Ice Cube's album because he's been critical. The Korean America, a union in the Korean, like a Korean American union, could actually sue Ice Cube because of the things he was complaining about Korean people doing in our community. Like, it's that serious for UMG. So I don't know if Drake can weaponize UMG in that way, but at this point, the further this lawsuit can go, UMG, they have to be mindful of different people suing them based off things that were said.
I mean, possibly. I guess. Yes.
Shout out to Revenge. It's a good thing. Don't market beef with business money. It's simple. If it's the beef, keep it street, not throw $250,000 behind it like K-Dot. Stop this BS. What about the money that was threw behind Back to Back, Revenge? What about the money that was threw behind I don't know, every hit record since the beginning of hip hop started? Like, do you think Shan should go back and sue KRS-One and the label that's distributing that record? Should Ruthless sue Death Row right now because of, Dre Day? Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So
like,
UMG
for you to even say that is
Push.
crazy.
UMG drop Push?
That's what Push said.
Because I'm kind of even wondering is UMG using this as a marketing strategy also?
Well, he's not with UMG no more anyway.
Oh, so he's not with UMG anymore.
No, he's with Rock Nation.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you did say he was with Rock. Man. Yeah. Okay.
This is not true, Revenge. He did use the Honor and Beef. That's how they marketed Back to Back. You thought it just was on the chart by itself? You thought it went to the top 40 by itself? What are you talking about? Of course they use label money to market those songs. You thought it just happened on his own? No, Rock Nation is not under UMG.
Rock Nation is independent within the whole thing, right?
Stop it, Glasses. Drake beef with Meek on SoundCloud. No, he didn't. Back to Back is on streaming apps right now. Back to Back is a top 40 song in the country. They were working it to radio. Vince, that's just a lie.
But where's them songs that Meek responded back with though at?
This is on Spotify.
They're on Spotify? Okay.
That's on Spotify right there, Revenge. That's a lie. Like, look, man, this is how hip hop has. One person cannot come change it because you don't like losing a battle. Meek didn't sue UMG when they put out that song. It's not about if it's on SoundCloud first. That's not, the song is being marketed, and it was marketed by Republic. It don't matter where it dropped first. That's not important. The song was being marketed by UMG, bro. Like, that's just a fact. Like, it was a priority at UMG at Republic at that time. So what you're saying is wrong. Yes, he did use a label to market a hit record in the middle of a beef. That's dissing Meek Mill. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's simple. Yes, Republic did. Like, how y'all gonna, I'm signed to Republic. Shit, Revenge. I am signed to Republic. I was signed to Republic even then. Yes, they did. Please stop arguing me as if I don't know. I know this. You don't know this. He didn't fix anything. No, he don't have to. Stop making that excuse now. It's tacky. I would rather you say I don't like losing and I'm mad. Stop trying to find justification. This is how hip hop has worked since its inception. Don't make a rule now because you lose. No, it did not happen that way. It was a priority. It was marketed. What are you doing, bro? Like, why do y'all have to lie? Just because you like somebody, you don't have to lie. Hey, the way this record, I hate how it's killing my guy, blah, blah, blah. But don't say that this record wasn't marketed. That's just ridiculous, bro. Of course, it was a priority. It wasn't even just marketed at Republic. It was a priority in the system. Like, come on, man. I'm not going to lie to you about that, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, Revenge pulled up to the to ADHD the other day and was going batshit B for real for Drake though. He's a Drake fan, man.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's about a Drake fan or nothing. I'm just saying all of these songs have been marketed. Hit 'Em Up was marketed. It was released on a maxi single. Feel me? They included 3 other songs with it. Fuck with Dre Day is what marketed The Chronic. Them dissing Easy. Easy came back and dropped real motherfucking G's.
So you think that? Let me ask you a question. You think that if Family Matters would have hit more, they would have marketed that more?
They marketed now. It didn't just do what it did on its own. None of these songs are doing what they're doing on their own. You're not going to get into the top 10 of all records on the charts without people sharing the story for you. You're not going to get that high. This is what we started with in the conversation when I'm telling y'all about how much marketing matters, bro. Like
I got a question for you.
That's at 5 or 6 million. You feel me? And if you market it, it's probably at 42 million.
I got a question for you, right?
Yeah.
So remember how the other day we was talking about like hip hop like resembling what wrestling is. You don't think there was a determined winner before this battle even started?
No.
That's interesting.
It's just listen, man. As somebody who's been in, so when people I don't think people quite understand what UMG is. UMG is a conglomerate, right? It's a conglomerate of labels, right? That like Interscope was its own label. They were distributed by Universal Music Group, right? That's how it worked. Same with Republic. Like when I first signed to Cash Money, it was at Motown. Then they moved it to Republic, right? These are simple things. So even the way people keep talking about UMG, you don't quite get what you're talking about. You don't understand how that works. You don't understand that all of these are subsidiary under this kind of giant thing that was more of a distribution company, and now it's transformed into something else. But it doesn't work that way, bro. That's not how it works. Like the battle was just a battle. When a song caught wind, they got behind the song that caught wind.
I feel like at the end of the day, whatever happened with that battle, UMG would have won regardless, though.
They won because Drake's song was number 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like they was winning regardless. I don't know.
Every song made them the money that they made.
I think Drake just lost. I mean,
Drake make money off the battle. Drake make money off of the songs. The songs was charted number 2. Them songs pay him in streams.
Yeah, I think Drake just lost the battle, bro. And I think it almost just seemed like a sore loser. He lost the battle, but I don't think UMG had any stake in any claim of either artist because at the end of the day, they get paid from it all. So why would they try to push Kendrick shit harder more than Drake?
It's just not how it works. It's just silly. It don't even make sense. That's not how it would go. Shout out to Revenge, but I'm saying it's all corny. It's all lame. Calling someone a PDF in a business you think that's morally cool. I don't care if .1 is ridiculous goalpost move. I don't care what he called him.
Who said that? Who said that?
That's what Revenge is saying.
Yeah,
people
Revenge
in
really
that battle keep trying to say
Right.
what he said. That's not important, bro. You can't make that the point. This is the thing. The thing in a battle is to say the most raggedy shit about somebody. It's not rooted in the fact if it's true. It's not rooted in the fact. It's about making fun of someone.
Revenge think he coached chaos today.
No. It's because this has kind of been the same kind of debate this whole time, and it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. It's like, bro, I don't care. Stop saying it's about UMG. UMG promotes records. That's their simple job. It is about the record. You can't get mad that you're in a battle with someone saying that. UMG shouldn't promote PDF. K-Dot should say it. No, he should. What do you mean? They shouldn't promote anything if that's the case. It's not, they're all right. That's like saying they should promote. You can't tell people how to battle, and you can't tell record companies how to promote records. You can't cry, oh, he said this about me. They promoted the record where he just said this man slept with his wife. This man, these kids ain't his. They promoted that record. They're not going to lose the lawsuit, Revenge. They're just not. It's not going to work that way. It's nothing you're going to do. If he lost a lawsuit, it would bankrupt him.
Is Revenge from Canada?
No.
Oh.
But the thing is, they're trying to keep finding this space, bro, to where they keep trying to say, oh, it's this line. That's not why he's mad. He's mad because he couldn't tell that company what to do. That's it. It's not about him saying PDF. That don't matter. That's not nothing. He ain't lost a business deal because of PDF. It's just not. It don't make sense, bro. That's just dumb. Forgive me. It's the thought of it is ridiculous. You keep making it about this. It's about the complete understanding of what the record was doing. That's not their job, bro.
That's over there trying to work on itself. Forgive me.
No, because it's just like it's not dumb. It's just you're holding on to things that don't make sense. You're holding on. This is why you don't engage in competition if you don't want to lose. You can't complain that the label got a record and then they promoted the record. They promoted Family Matters, where you were saying the same thing about this man, his family, his children. You were saying all of this, and it was all good when they spent the money on your shit.
Now, if Drake win the lawsuit, that's when I feel like hip hop is in danger.
If Drake won the lawsuit, hip hop is dead.
Yes, like I feel like that's when hip hop.
Nobody would sign people. They would start to sign lily white acts who don't say anything. They will stop signing people that look like us, and they would stop letting people voice concerns about things in concern of a lawsuit.
I feel like anybody who gives a fuck about hip hop, who care about hip hop, should be pulling for Drake to lose his lawsuit.
And that's my point. That's what I'm frustrated when I'm talking to other brothers, especially because it's like, what do you think you're doing? This is going to hurt us. This ain't gonna hurt. They're gonna move it into rock and roll, where it's a space full of white people that ain't saying nothing. That's who they're gonna invest in. Do you know that every time somebody says something, if that happened, that would be a lawsuit against everybody?
Do you feel like Drake is the biggest infiltrator within hip hop right now if he wins this lawsuit?
No, he would be the sole entity of Satan to end the world in hip hop. It would end hip hop.
Antichrist of hip hop.
Hip hop antichrist.
Yeah, the hip hop antichrist.
You can't say, hey, you know what? This is the time I want to complain about labels promoting beefs. You can't pick this time, Revenge. You can't pick this time. You didn't pick it when it was back to back. You didn't pick it in none of the other beefs. You didn't never pick it. So you can't pick it this time.
I like to just play both sides of it though. I think that nobody has ever been really like character, you know what I'm saying, diminished within. I think this is like the most we had within hip hop. Like
so you think Drake character was assassinated the most ever in the rap battle?
Yeah.
Bro, it really wasn't, bro. It's not.
I think it is.
It's not. And I hate
when people something that compared to it.
Can I say this? I don't know if Drake was. I think Drake definitely lost the rap battle, but I don't think he was the most talked about, worst ever in the hip hop battle. I think Drake did a lot of the damage to himself. Like,
what artist has ever been like dismantled within being looked at a certain way?
Let's say
nobody looks at Drake like a pedophile, bro. Like the Canada Children's Service is not investigating him with his son, man. What are we talking about? Stop with the silliness.
I think if Drake didn't sue, he would have been fine.
I think so too. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I think he'd been fine if he didn't sue.
Look, Revenge, this is hilarious. You want them to promote black on black violence and not keep it in the street. That is just ridiculously lazy as a thought. This is artistic competition. They're competing artistically. Not one person was harmed, bro.
And you can't be black when you want to be.
Come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Black
Jewish
on black
man
violence.
You can turn to a Jewish man.
Why are y'all doing that? Y'all had no problem. You not filing a petition to say take down no other record, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck, man? Like, you don't have to defend this out of some sense of righteousness or a false connection to somebody. You could be like, hey, that's lame. Don't do that. Nobody was harmed. People were not harmed. What are you talking about? Where was people harmed? You think people was harmed when they came and shot that man's house up? You think that has something to do with this? You know that don't have nothing to do with this.
I think if Kendrick had any kind of anything that Drake could have tied to pedophilia to, I think Drake would have hit him with that too. I think at that point in time the battle rap the gloves was off. I think if Kendrick has something that Drake could hit with pedophilia, Drake would have hit him first. I think
it's not about man.
He's trying to have a woman beater. He's trying to have a woman beater. That's just
all the stuff about pedophilia don't matter. That nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares because don't nobody think this nigga's a pedophile. Ain't nobody finna stop and not let babysit their kids. As much as they think Gunna's a snitch, and they ain't did nothing to him.
No, Drake can't babysit our kids. No. Yes.
Nobody not finna. I ain't finna drop my kids off at Drake house. Nobody fucking.
Not my 14-year-old daughter. No,
yes.
My 14-year-old daughter ain't going around Drake. Nope.
Drake might have did lose a couple of friends. I feel like maybe LeBron, he probably was like, I can't hold up, Drake. We can't hang out.
Ross got hit in the face because he said something to that man that was out of line and got him into a fight. They didn't just hit him because they woke up.
White boy. Yeah,
he said something to that man that pissed that man off, and that man tripped. That ain't no black on black violence. And that was a white man and a black man. So that definitely wouldn't be black on black violence.
Why is Drake so black to everybody?
Nah, Drake is black though. I don't like doing the race thing when the current Drake at all.
I mean, Drake is. I don't know, Trap. To me, man, if you're gonna be black though. Like, don't handle this like a black dude. Then
I don't think this got nothing to do with black or nothing. I think this is simple. He said it in the lawsuit, and it's up to us to see it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I get why pushing, and I get why all these people mad. It's simple, bro. Like, you wanted them to take the record down. They're not taking the record down. Who the fuck are you? And but I blame UMG and I blame Republic for caving to every artist because they're successful. Because he took down the record, the Adidon record, because he took down the other times. He was able to use his influence with them people and able to make things happen on the back end, right? That's the problem. They gave in to him because he was successful. And that's the problem when you're not hip hop. What I'm telling Revenge is we cannot cave in as hip hop. The business is already caving into him. They already caved into him in the first place. The culture cannot cave into him. We cannot. We know it's wrong, and it's okay to say it's wrong. We should not stand nowhere else but take that shit down.
I think if Revenge is a real hip-hop fan and not just a Drake fan, he should be pulling for Drake to lose his lawsuit. If he wants hip-hop to be what it is, want it to continue to be what it is. Because if Drake wins his lawsuit, hip-hop is not going to be the same anymore.
Monet, thank you for the $5. Appreciate you, Queen. If Drake wins, everyone he dissed needs to file a class action lawsuit against him. He literally the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah.
So Revenge, you got to look at it like this though too. So now they start using diss records as evidence towards anything, towards somebody's character and stuff, the defamation, and they're gonna start using lyrics upon hip hop towards anything though. You know what I'm saying? Towards somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna use all the music that Lil Durk made. You know what I'm saying? Towards his case that he got though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand it's an artistic expression right there that shouldn't be used though. It's gonna be bad.
Permanently, bro.
It's gonna be bad.
I just made a great point earlier about Tuka and all that. It's people running around here talking about dead brothers and sons.
Exactly.
Like, do you understand what's happening, Revenge? Like, they would be able to sue so many people. It would be the end of corporate America investing into black art. This thing we call hip hop, bro. Y'all don't get that. But you're looking at it happen. There's a narrative that Pusha T just explained to you that's causing corporate dollars to not want to invest into black art that we call hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes, they can, P. They can use this as a precedent in a civil case. If this defamation work, all these people that was talking about that boy that died in Chicago, what's his name? Tuka, or they smoking on?
No, not even that. No, not even that. FBG Duck mother was already suing upon she's got a lawsuit against UMG right now, saying that they fueled the violence, you know what I'm saying, within the music that made her son end up getting killed, though. You know what I'm saying? Which could possibly be true, though.
Imagine she starts suing the labels, promoting all the songs, disrespecting her son and defaming her son.
She got a better case than Drake.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Otis. Thank you for the $5. Drake is upset he couldn't make them take that song down. He didn't have the juice he thought he had. He thought he could put Dot on a shelf and it failed. And
like a spoiled Jewish kid. He didn't get his way. He got mad and he wanna sue now.
Yes, this can set a precedent, not just for criminal, but from a civil perspective. Trust me, Pete, this would be the end of hip hop.
People are suing for less. Like people,
if he settled in that case, it would be the end of hip hop, Pete. It would be the end. They would have to start censoring records, and once you start censoring hip hop, you lose what makes it hip hop. Like, you have to understand why this matters, bro. Y'all, I get it, Pete. Revenge, y'all both like Drake. Y'all see y'all connect with him in some way. I'm not saying you biased. I'm telling you, this is the end of black art that we call hip hop. If this were to happen,
I wonder if they was in this situation where they have sued also. Like if Revenge was in a battle and he lost it and somebody caught, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
Like,
none of them would.
But I don't think they would have.
I don't know. People might listen. A lot of people that feel as if like you're saying something about me that isn't actually true, and it's becoming the biggest record in the world. I think a lot of people look at this shit the same way, though.
Trap, you would have sued?
No.
The things that LRS was saying about Shan wasn't true. The things that LL said about Mo D wasn't necessarily true. The things Mo D said about LL. The things that Dre said about Easy wasn't real. The things that Cube said about NWA ain't real. Most of the shit niggas talk about are exaggerated ideas. Like the whole Jewish America could come sue fucking Priority for fucking Ice Cube, what he said about people. What the fuck do y'all not get? Do you understand the dangerous precedence is set towards black art that we call hip hop, bro? It's a problem. That's not a technicality. It's not a breach of contract. That's not a breach of contract. There is nothing in this contract that says somebody could not promote a song defaming Drake. That's not in the contract. That's not in his contract. It's not in his contract. That's not true. He's suing them because they wouldn't take the song down. He said it in the lawsuit. He reached out saying, hey, this song is causing my life personal harm. You guys shouldn't promote it. You need to take it down. They said, nigga, are you crazy? And they kept it up. He said his house got shot up, Fresh, because of the song. And you know that's not true, Fresh, because you connected no different than all of us. He's lying. He's not suing based off a breach of contract. He's suing off defamation. It's not a breach of contract. That's a specific lawsuit. It's called breach of contract. He's suing because the things Dot said about him, UMG promoted it, and it was defaming his character. That's a simple lawsuit. It's not deep. It's not anything extra. He thought they were going to take the song down. The song was too big. It was no chance they was going to lose the biggest record they had in the last 10 years. And I told y'all it was the biggest record they had in the last 10 years. There's no way you could get in the one thing a record label going to do is promote a hit record, bro. It was going to happen. So it's not about anything. He's mad because they didn't take the song down. He's saying this song is causing personal damage to his existence, to his business. That's why you don't get in a battle.
Sound like a white man to me.
You cannot start a fight, hit somebody, and then call the police if you lose the fight. You cannot even fight back. They're not going to hold your shit legit.
If he wins this lawsuit, I don't know what rappers would be able to say at all. They wouldn't be able to say shit at that point.
Corporate dollars will stop investing into this black art that we call hip hop. Straight up. Because we talk too much about other people that these labels don't know about. It sets a horrible precedent. The precedent on a civil level is out of this world.
Even if they decided to say, all right, we're going to censor a lot of stuff you're going to say.
The ADL could sue the company that's selling Cube records. The ADL could sue the company that's selling Cube records right now. Like if you're able to get a defamation lawsuit off on art, it changes the landscape. And it's going to inadvertently affect black artists. Period. There's nothing that's cool about this. I don't care if you like Drake or hate Drake. If you come from anywhere that we come from, anywhere where you understand the importance of hip hop, giving black people an opportunity to tell their story, to be heard. If you care about that, bro, you cannot be okay with this.
This ain't even a Drake and Kendrick thing. This is a hip hop thing. And like if Kendrick did it, anybody who wanted hip hop to stay hip hop wouldn't be siding with this. Like this ain't a Drake or Kendrick fan thing. This is a hip hop thing. Like if they win this lawsuit, hip hop would no longer be what y'all love and what y'all like right now. It'd be different. It'd change. So I don't know.
Shout out to Nishan. Thank you for the $5. The labels have been getting out of the hip hop business for some time now because it's not profitable and too risky. It's not going to just be the labels, bro. Corporate dollars, Nishan. Corporate dollars, not just the labels. McDonald's. Corporate dollars. You all right, Trap?
Yeah.
Corporate dollars, bro. This nigga head was up like he was asleep. It might be time to wrap.
No, I'm listening.
Now.
Shout out to.
I'm listening to y'all. Say my Trap is crazy.
Taking a nap.
Pat, what up? This nigga Trap over here gone. Tell Trap wake up.
Got mad.
I'm never going. I'm good. I'm listening to what y'all saying. I don't want to respond too much. I'm saying crazy shit.
All I'm saying. Not to smoke too much. I'm saying crazy shit.
I had a smoke break.
That's not true, bro. It's things that Travis Scott said about somebody that can be considered defamation. Trust me, one thing about people in this space, there's somebody who can be offended by something you said. It's just bad. And it's okay to be not, you know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay to be like, it's wrong. You could be like, flat out, it's wrong. And you could flat out stand up against it. It's okay. You can't get mad. Shout out to Mr. Fresh. Drake has been in multiple battles, but you don't know, Fresh, what he's doing on the back end of these battles. I know what he's doing on the back end of these battles. I never cared because I understand his position in the music business. I understand when they took the story of Adidon down. I understand when certain things didn't get cleared because people didn't want to offend him. But that's not hip hop. That's the business looking out.
And he's mad that the business didn't look out. He's mad that the business didn't look out this time.
He's mad right now. Something came of it. The story of Adidon wasn't a smash hit record. The songs that other people that Meek Mill put out weren't smash hit records. He caught us. He was the benefactor of a smash hit record, right? When he's dissing another artist, and now he's the victim of a smash hit record when the record is dissing as an artist. It's okay either way. What's not okay is to avoid accountability and then complain about the label promoting records. That's what labels do. They promoted Real Motherfucking G's. They promoted Dre Day. They promoted No Vaseline. Historically, they promoted Ether. They promoted Takeover. This is what they do. That is not true, Fresh.
So let me ask you this.
Whatever they want to. It's not in their contract. They cannot defame him. That is not in no contract with no Universal Music Group, Republic, Cash Money, nobody. He's suing them because they are promoting a record to defame him. It's against the law for a human being civilly to defame anybody, period. It's nothing specific with UMG, Fresh. Nothing. He knows the rules. He's mad that they didn't work in his favor, and it's not okay. This is the first time he was the victim of a hit record. He was the victim of a hit record. That's a diss. He passed. I got you, Fresh. He passed it off to Meek Mill. It was okay.
But you know what the crazy thing about this is? He put it in the record that he was gonna make a hit song that was gonna get played in the club over and over against Meek Mills. Yeah. He think it's cool. Like he set that as a precedent in battle rap to make a record so dope in the battle rap that it gets played in the club all the time. But then when it happened to him, now he's gonna go cry and tell. Oh no.
So I think he's looking at it upon like this though, right? I'm gonna bring you all this money. You know what I'm saying?
He said what he said. We don't gotta imagine. He said why he was suing them.
So now I've been bringing you all this money for all these years, and I broke out into the whole streaming platform. Like I'm the main face. Me and Taylor Swift is the main face that got y'all into your next business venture from physical sales on the streaming. Y'all use me as that person. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you're trying to push me out of the spot right now because this dude done came out with
that imaginary story. It's not how it works. Drake didn't lose any negotiation power. You don't lose negotiation power because you lose a rap battle. He's still streaming the most amount of records. That's
so. What did he lose? What did he lose then? What did he lose then?
He didn't lose nothing except his fucking ego and pride. He didn't lose anything.
He didn't lose kosher cachet.
That's what happened if you lose a rap battle.
When he sued, he lost it.
Did Jay-Z lose cultural cachet? No. You win a rap battle or you lose a rap battle. Yes, that's why you don't compete if you don't want to lose a fight.
He went to go sue. That's when he started losing cultural cachet.
Negotiation power. He doesn't lose. Nothing loses nothing. Drake right now, his catalog still is the most streamed things, songs and everything. What are y'all talking about? That's what they negotiate with. They don't be like, well, you know what? You lost that battle. We're going to take 200 million back on this side. That's not how it works. That ain't how it works. Oh, you know what? You lost that battle. Oh, that little extra 200 million. Nigga, his shit is streaming. That's what they paid for.
So, Glass, let me ask you this thing right now, right? So if you was to be on Drake's team right now, what would be his next best move to make right now?
Take the fucking lawsuit down and make some fucking records.
Take the L.
Roll the fuck up.
You know what I mean? Niggas in lost fights and it was in some of the greatest fights in history. And because this was one of the greatest rap battles ever. He was a part of probably the biggest rap battle of all time. If 5 years from now, 7, 8 years from now, he would have been a legend off this rap battle. Like we'd have looked at him like Sagat off a Street Fighter, like with them big ass scars and like, man, you was a warrior, won or lost. But now he went to go tattletale. Now we looking at him. I ain't even one of those dudes who'd be like, oh, he ain't black, he ain't white. I've never done that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's why.
Now he making me look at him like,
it makes my point. Like when I said you not hip hop, you just went over the goddamn top.
Yeah.
You started this shit, Glasses.
He got me playing with glasses and shit. Like, yeah, Drake Glass, you
Glasses started this whole shit, though.
I guess so, but what's funny to me is, shout out to Fresh. I think it's weird, but he never sued before. That's why I think Foul Play went on this. That's because when he told them to take story of Adidon down, they did, but they had a reason.
And the Meek Mill shit. The Meek Mill shit, I took it down too.
The story of Adidon was different because old boy didn't want it over his music. So that's part of why. But it's not, he sued because he's never been the victim of a hit record diss. He's never, as much as people got him, nobody never got him like this. And it's also because you're going up against a different type of motherfucking opponent. You're going up against another champion. You're not going up against Pusha T, who don't have a bunch of top 40 smash records. You're not going against Meek Mill, who really make really good girl records and stuff like. You went against somebody that was perfectly for your matchup, and he got the better of you.
And he used your blueprint. Like that's another thing.
And that's funny because it's not his blueprint. They've been doing that. Fuck with Dre Day is the same thing. That shit ain't nothing new.
You ain't never seen a song this popular.
Dre Day was more popular
than
back to back. Way more popular.
Dre Day was more popular than back to back.
What?
So they was playing Dre Day in the clubs.
They was playing Dre Day in the clubs.
Dre Day was that shit. Dre Day was that shit.
What?
Dre Day was fire. Don't get me wrong. I think it was tight. It was tight. Don't get me wrong.
Huge.
Bigger than back to back.
Way bigger.
Where did Dre Day chart?
I don't know. It probably charted in the top 10 because that's what broke
like
the
5.
It was huge.
I gotta figure. Somebody gotta tell me what Dre Day charted. It charted higher than back to back.
I'll look it up right now. I got you.
I don't know, but I would bet it did. Dre Day was huge. Imagine Easy suing Universal. Oh, you let this man say anything about me. Yeah, this man, they called me gay.
Nah, but
shout out to Jacob Landry, but he did not have bargaining power. He did when he got the 400 million record deal. He is not selling 700,000, 1 million that he used to when he got the 400 million. He's selling about half of that. Therefore, winning the battle would have been what he needed to bargain. That don't make sense, Jacob. That's not how it works, bro. That's not, you can't win a battle and get 600 million. That nobody pays you extra because you won a battle. You better have some hit records. It's simple as that. If you got hit records, they're going to pay you. If you don't got none, you're not getting paid. So Drake is going to get the same money he was going to always get because he had a hit record. He just had a hit record. They just marketed this hit record now. He's not losing money because he lost a rap battle. Oh, you know what? Kendrick got you on that last one. We're going to take this 200 million back. Think about how that sound. How do you manifest that thought in your mind? You lost this old rap battle. I mean, you just had the number 2 song in the country. That's a smash hit record. That's double platinum. But you lost that rap battle, so we're going to take 200 million. That's crazy, Jacob. Think about how crazy that is. That don't even make no sense. Oh, you know what? You lost this rap battle. We got to take 200 million off. Now you back to the 400 million. That shit sound dumb as fuck. And I don't mean to call you. I'm not calling you dumb, bro. But yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. But that's how people really see it. Like, you know, he lost negotiation power because he lost the battle. He was finna get 600 million. Now he backed down to 400 million. Why? This ain't boxing.
I don't know. They say it's a sport.
They have been lying the whole time. LL Cool J, one of the founders of this thing on the record side, keeps saying it's not. And y'all keep listening to these niggas that came out 2 days ago telling y'all it's a sport. It's not.
It's a sport. Niggas out there.
No, niggas want to compete. Sports ain't the only thing.
Lyrically
I'm starting to realize why
weights.
people think it's a sport. Because in their mind, the only thing niggas ever competed at in their life is sports. Nigga, I compete in grades, nigga. Education ain't no motherfucking sport. But when we both take finals, I'm trying to get a better final. We can compete at anything. Niggas, the only thing niggas ever competed at is sports. That's why niggas do it's a sport. It ain't no fucking sport. You can't be LeBron James ain't finna be good at 50. A nigga can still rap at 50. It is art, and it can be competitive. Some people want to make better art than yours. It don't make it a sport. Sports, my friend, are not the only thing people complain about, compete in, man. It's not. They don't. They can compete in a million different things. You can compete in a lot of things in life. It don't all got to be basketball. I know y'all love basketball, brother, but it ain't got to, everything ain't got to be basketball. Everything don't got to be basketball. It don't got to be sports. It's not a sport, bro. It's not. I get it, and I'm not going to argue with everybody saying it, but trust me, the first time you realize it's not a sport, you'll be better. You'll be better. You're not competing with nobody but yourself until you enter a competition with somebody. That's the first time. Sports, you always competing with somebody.
Speaking of sports, just off the topic for a minute. What y'all think about them Knicks?
Oh, man, I finally owe you. Congratulations.
Yes, exactly.
Congratulations.
I wanted to say that before we get up out of here. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Trap, you muted, Trap. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time right here on Digital Soapbox. Click the thumbs up button. We almost at 3,000 viewers.
Dope.
We almost at 3,000 viewers. Thank y'all at the lunch table for showing up, man. I appreciate y'all. P, you know I love you. Vince, I know I love y'all, man. Y'all motherfucker crazy, man.
That's dope.
It's okay. It's okay to sometimes be like, man, my boy wrong. I be thinking my people be wrong all the time.
Yeah,
it's important that we protect this hip hop thing.
Chuck.
So two left shoes when he be wrong.
Chuck.
So when he said that Ice-T shit, I was like, that's wrong. That's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah, Dre, right. They peaked at 8. Where the back-to-back peak at?
Somebody said Dre.
Oh, back-to-back peaked at number 1 within the Hot 100. Hold on, the Hot 100. I don't see what it was as far as the hold on. I did bring that up. I brought that up too. So it says Dre Day reached number 8 in the Billboard Hot 100, and it was major. It was major on the Dr. Dre Chronic album. Okay. Back to back Back to Back by Drake reached #1 on the hot R&B and hip hop songs.
Where did it peak at on
it peaked at number 20 on 23 on the Billboard Hot 100 at 23.
I thought Drake was bigger than Back to Back.
Yeah, it was. So but I wanted to just say this as far as the whole thing as far as like hip hop not being a competitive sport though. So
we didn't say it's not competitive, we just said it's not a sport.
But anything that's considered to be competitive will be considered like being a sport though.
No, that's just only something black people say because that's the only thing black people know they believe they compete at.
All right. So now when they have poetry jams and shit like that, do they choose who's the best poet within that moment right there? But that's neither here nor there though. So
what I want to from the poet. You got that you got that Angelou, that All-Star Angelou jersey.
She's up there as being one of the best poets of all time.
Maya Angelou would be wearing.
Yeah.
Number one. Maybe zero. Because zero come before one. So the reason I'm saying that though is this though is because like as far as within hip hop, it's always been a braggadocious, you know what I'm saying?
Edgar Allan
rhyme form.
Revenge.
It always been a braggadocious rhyme form though. It always been a within the art where you say how much better I am than you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. So
but again, to relate it to sports, because that's the only thing brothers compete in, it's not a sport. It's different than a sport because you don't have to compete ever.
Yeah, it's different forms of competition. Everything.
There's no way.
Anytime you compete, don't gotta be a sport. They don't gotta be called a sport.
Did they call being a gladiator a sport?
Yes.
I mean, it's
yes. You actually competed. Well, actually, you competed with lions. But again, Trap, you don't have to compete in hip hop. Like Drake didn't have to be into this battle. He could have just skipped it over. It wouldn't have mattered.
You see, when I say that shit though, bro, this all came from the competitive nature, bro. It was always looked upon, yo. Listen, when the MC came on that stage, yo, my DJ better than your DJ, bro. My dancers is better than your dancers, bro.
Hey,
it was always a competitive nature though within it though, bro. You can't bring the competitive shit around.
I'm not disagreeing that some people compete, but then there's certain people who don't compete.
Yeah, like Trap. You talking to somebody who let some shit slide. Like G didn't battle everybody who tried to battle him. Is he not a hip hop artist?
G was. If it would have been anybody else, if it wasn't Cube, you'd have responded back to him. You respected your vets, man.
It depends. I'm gonna fight the battle that makes sense for me to fight. Like I'm not taking every fight because some nigga think he want to fight. Nigga, I'm not fighting you I'm gonna fight you when I feel like it because I'm gonna put myself in position to win. So if a certain nigga say the wrong thing to me and it's his day, it's his day. If he said to me and it's a day I'm not fucking with him, I'm just not fucking with him.
Yo, coach, I see what he's doing, coach. I see what he's doing, coach.
No, I wonder what Cube could have said.
What he's doing right now is he's trying to lay it up for his man not responding back to Joey Badass. That's what he's doing.
That ain't gonna happen because trust me, he's responding back to Joey. So stop that there. You gonna get this
you ain't responding back to nothing. You ain't responding back to nothing. You're holding this L. You're holding this L, B.
He gonna get.
You're gonna give them 50 cent clips.
He gonna get something. Ain't nobody getting away. We don't let niggas get away, dog. Cube ain't got away, nigga. Ain't nobody getting away. I just ain't said what I want.
You responded to Q on 110?
No, I might put a basketball and I might play him in sports and then elbow his ass. Like, remember you said that shit about me?
No, if you
would probably brush your ass in the big three. Don't go to the big three court, B.
It ain't never over. I might play Cuban chess one day and just beat him. Yeah, remember that shit you said? But you never think you could fuck with. No, but God ain't letting that nigga get that shit off, nigga. Ain't no nigga too little, bro. We bullying niggas in elementary too. Ain't nobody getting away with nothing. It's just when we gonna get you. That's how we came up. I'm telling you how we came up in that back house over there in Carson.
Tell Dot to stay on the victory lap right now. He ain't want no problem. Them niggas in Brooklyn, yo. When them niggas in Brooklyn pull up, you was scared of the motherfucker. You were scared of the motherfucker. When them niggas in Brooklyn pulled up, you was scared of the motherfucker.
Trap. I'm talking to my nigga a week ago. We putting clips and bullets right now while we chilling. As soon as niggas stop, shit getting shot.
Different, B. Them Brooklyn niggas is different. So I'm just letting you know that.
I know they are. Trust me. The one thing about us, Trap, the one thing about us that came up this way, we treat everybody like they Mike Tyson.
Mike from Brooklyn. And Mike from Brooklyn.
Even Drake got treated like he was Mike Tyson. Hey, that's why it wasn't no half effort.
Drake was a goddamn
I got a question. Do you think if you would have went back at Cube, you making these top 50s?
He would have been on game level right now if he went back at Cube. But look at bullshit. He missed his moment. He missed his moment, B.
Was that the one? He should have dropped the Uzi on Cube.
First off, there's two things. One, I don't know Ice Cube. I cannot listen. I get
how niggas get hit and drive by all the time.
He don't like this niggas. He don't know. He don't like this.
What am I supposed to do? Just make shit up?
That's what you just said niggas is doing.
I don't know how to do that. I'm a real nigga. Man. I'm barely learning how to be an artist. Trap. This is what Trap said.
I love Ice Cube. And I think if you would have battled Ice Cube and you my man, Ice Cube probably would have got you.
Ice Cube with the smoke glasses. Ice Cube with the smoke glasses, man. He didn't have to go with the LA Giants. He had to go with the LA Giants for Ice Cube, though.
You would have got him, though.
Y'all would have took
Joey, you had to pull up, Joey. You had to pull up, Joey.
You the king of. You the king of a nigga being older. You be like, man, you got that nigga old Ice Cube. That wasn't no Vaseline Ice Cube. That was drop the Kool-Aid. That was Chrome and Paint Ice Cube. That was Ice Cube.
Little situation.
I can see a nigga saying it now. You can't battle that nigga. Shout out to my nigga Castaway from the Bay who get it. Glasses wasn't really a rapper like that back then.
That would have made it better.
No, it wasn't, because all I wanted to do was fight.
That's why Lil Wayne smoked him on his own song, though.
That is true.
Smoked who on their own song?
Me.
Oh, you don't know about that?
No.
You don't know about that, Coach?
I don't know about that, but Lil Wayne smoking glasses on his own song is not crazy.
That's what I said.
It's Wayne, nigga. It's Tunch. Like
what are we saying?
That nigga can really
he can smoke me now.
You don't think he can smoke you now? Hold on. You don't think Wayne can smoke you right now?
Not even a second. Not even a second.
Nah, I don't know about that, bro.
Listen,
I don't know about that, bro.
Listen, I told Chuck the same thing. I'm texting Chuck. I'm like, man, he's like, you want to get smoked? Chuck, that day over.
You don't think Chuck can smoke you on the record?
That day where Glasses used to just be the Sherm dealer homie that's a gangbanger and he got some raps on, that day over. We all the same now.
I would say this, though, Trap, about G saying that shit, because G might have a point.
I'm telling you.
Joey and them could really rap.
And Joey them crazy. Joey them be smoking them. Joey them be smoking them. Joey them be smoking glasses. Joey and Deuce be smoking glasses. I can hold you right there. They be smoking glasses.
Hell no, they be smoking glasses.
They be having some verse, but all that
verses do be hard as fuck.
Yeah, listen, all that day is over with. All game, all Chuck, Wayne, that shit done.
This how I know if a nigga's really rapping is when he rap and then his verse is done, you be like, damn, he probably should have won. That's how G's verses be now. Like, I be like, let more off on that clip.
All I'm saying is, listen, when Cube dissed me, first off, I didn't know Ice Cube, bro. I just didn't know him, so I didn't know what to say. I would have sounded like a fan trying to make up stories.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yo, listen, what I want to know is this, though. What I want to know is this, though.
When that shit came out, I couldn't do nothing but smile. Ice Cube,
yeah, man,
how crazy it was.
Drive right to the booth.
No, I didn't. I couldn't even be mad. Listen, Trap, no lie, bro. It was like, nigga Cube dissed me.
That was fire. That was fire.
NWA and me.
That's a fact.
He just commenting me.
That's a fact.
And that's why you should have made the top. That's why you should have made the top 50 right there.
Trap, that's how I felt, Trap.
Nah, you should feel like that. You should feel like that. You should feel like that.
The street side was like, when I sing, I'm gonna fire shit up. We're gonna get down. The rapper side that was trying to develop into a rapper was so like in disbelief that he said my name. He said my name.
Yes.
Listen here, y'all.
I'm the man like Gucci, like, you know who I am. And he said Bobby Boucher. That's something I only said on my mixtape. You heard my mixtape?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This is why you top 50. This is why you top 50.
You heard my mixtape.
Yeah. You should be in the top 50 right here.
Yeah, that's fuck Complex again. Fuck Complex again.
It over. I was hoping it blew up. I was like, I hope everybody hear this.
You should.
Yeah. Yo, listen though. I want all of y'all to go out there when this song drop.
Yeah, Monday. Yep, the pre-order.
And I want y'all to tell me who got who. You know what I'm saying?
We put that right on my Instagram.
Yeah, we got a bunch. I think
Charlie Tuna had the best verse. That's my opinion.
And you know what?
After my video,
his verse is hard. His dope.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's somewhere though, because at first I thought it was the best.
Joey verse got better with the video.
Joey went crazy. Joey went crazy. Deuce went crazy.
Joey is finna really be snapping on niggas for a long time, bro.
Joey and Deuce ain't never. I've heard about at least damn near 10 songs by them by now. Yeah. I ain't never heard them do a whack verse.
Yeah,
they have no whack verses.
Never. LA Giants.
No lie, man. That nigga said my name. I was like, did that nigga say my name? I rewinded that shit. I was like, oh my God, this nigga. And he didn't say, like, he said, Bobby, like, nigga, you heard my mixtapes.
Would it be whack for you to diss Cube now?
No, it's never too late. Fuck that. Diss Cube.
Yes.
Well, let me do it on the intro. Let me do it on the intro at least, though. Fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? We melting down solid ice, you know what I'm saying? Melting down solid water, man. You know what I'm saying?
You what you do all the words. See, the West Coast do this like that. It can't just be a bunch of words and shit. You really gotta get at a nigga. You do like, nigga, I knock your son out. You gotta say some shit.
That's crazy.
Let me go.
Shout out to Junior. That's what I got. I'm just saying, you gotta say. That's why I take this battle rap shit serious, because I'm really finna go all the way there. I'm not finna be playing, nigga. I'm not finna be joking, nigga. This serious, nigga. I'm gonna beat you up in real life and I'm out rap you. That's just how I feel. But all that day with Tune and them out rapping me, Tune and them can't out rap me no more, dog. Tune my love with that shit done.
I don't know, man.
Look, the best nigga rapping today, J. Cole can't out rap me. Kendrick can't out rap me today.
Hold up, now you talking crazy.
What?
Kendrick.
Yo, listen. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good night, man. This man has been going on too long. His ear might be a little bit intoxicated.
I'll do a song with J. Cole. We'll do 2-3 verses back to back. J. Cole can't out rap me. That shit done.
You see it?
I'm dead serious, bro.
I'm gonna make that happen.
Because you can't get up there and just be saying that bullshit with me on the song.
J. Cole.
You can't get up there and be playing with your words and shit. Bro, this is really the culture, bro. Like when I start breathing, niggas that's for real gonna be like, this nigga glass. I like
what you're saying. I like what you're saying.
I like that. I like the energy.
Shit now though. Like now I gotta see this shit.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. We're gonna try to do a song. We're gonna do a song 16, 16, 16, and you tell me what you think. You can't get up there and be talking high power next to somebody for real high power.
Listen. Everybody done got in the ring with Mayweather was talking the same shit.
What do you do to another rapper? And then me telling you can't do that to me because you can't do that to my little homie.
You talking about J. Cole?
Yes.
You don't think he can get on 16 right
now?
Jermaine
ain't doing nothing special. No different.
Yo, somebody clip this.
Jermaine is gonna do a good job. Yeah. Hey, please
somebody clip this. Somebody clip this. Please put it on Twitter.
Clip this.
Hey,
get on the group.
No lie, bro.
Clip
all that day, them niggas out rapping when I was just a real crip and a real sherm dealer. I'm a rapper now. I'm a real artist. That shit over with.
So let's get a name. Hold on. Let's get a name. Let's get a name of all the artists you're gonna get though. You said Chuck. You said Kendrick.
Man, I'm finna do a song with Chuck back-to-back verses.
I want to see that Chuck shit too.
Yeah.
Because
what about Absol? You get Absol too? You get Absol too?
Right now.
I'll do a song right now with Soul and then get on the shit, but bring it way more street. It's gonna be night and day. Bro, they talk my shit.
So do you think you could bring the West Coast back from this 4-0 they got from Joey Badass? Can you get Joey Badass?
You think Joey can fuck with me?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you.
Come on over there, Trap.
4-0 sweep. It was 4-0 sweep.
You really.
Joey a little kid.
What you just go smoke? What you go smoke, Trap? You really hot.
I smoked some Viola. You know what I'm saying? Viola. That's it.
Trap. This grown man wisdom. Joey a little kid. You can't rap that TV shit over here.
All right, so that's 5 people right there. Somebody click this, please, and I need to go on Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Glasses should have got at Joey though. Honestly,
no. I'll do a song with Joey and we can rap.
Fuck, you doing a
song? Now the Brooklyn nigga don't pull up. You want to do a song with him now? Look at this is crazy.
No, we ain't doing no song.
That nigga shuffle. He shuffled out of that shit.
The only reason I would do it because that's the real way to compete. Who got the better verses? I'm not finna make up some shit about you, nigga, and I don't know you. Nigga, I don't know you. Nigga, I'm not these little kids that y'all doing that shit with. Nigga, I don't know you, nigga. And if I say something, I mean it. So if I say I'm gonna hurt you, nigga, I'm gonna really hurt you. You gonna have to show me the other way. So I'm not gonna disrespect no nigga and all that playing. But if you want to think you can out rap me, nigga, we can do a song and see who rap better. We ain't gotta make no hooks.
Nigga, fuck a song.
It can be all of that.
You can't do no song.
I'm gonna do the beat.
You can't do no song.
We can definitely cipher.
You can't do no cipher. This ain't no cipher. Nigga, like your strong suit is making songs. I think that you make.
I'm saying I could just 16 a nigga down. I could 32 a nigga down.
Get on, man. I think I'm telling you right now, you need to get at Joey. Like, stop.
I don't know Joey. I don't do that.
You ain't gotta know.
When them Brooklyn niggas pulled up, you was scared of them
motherfuckers.
Coach, listen, I couldn't tell you nothing about him to writing a song to disrespect that.
You don't gotta disrespect his family. Like, you could disrespect.
What do you mean? How you disrespect the nigga without disrespecting everything he about?
Jesus Christ, man, you don't have to do that.
That's like, what dissing is.
But you don't gotta do it.
When them Brooklyn niggas pulled up.
16.
I don't write raps like that. All that little kitty rap, I'll be serious.
Well, grown man and shit.
That's what I'm saying. This is the close thing we can do. We can get in here and see who got the best 16s, nigga. And I serve you. I serve that nigga.
What if when he's 16 he diss you?
Then he gonna get. I'm gonna show him how to do that and then work him.
Then do it now.
No,
fuck him. He don't got to be part of this.
I'm not gonna make a random 16 about a stranger that I don't know nothing about him. I don't listen to his music. I don't know nothing. I barely know he's from Brooklyn. I don't even know the TV show.
You making a 16 right now.
This is not a. I'm not going to be
16. Right?
Listen,
I don't even know.
Coach, get him, coach, the corner man for real. Coach the corner man for real.
Y'all,
He's the cut man.
This is the problem. This is the problem with the West. And I got you, Coach. We're gonna end it right here. This is the problem with the West. The West keep thinking they New York. You keep thinking you can play with words, and this is how we win rap battles, and we making these words like them niggas. Bro,
New York can't fuck with us.
That ain't how you win.
Coach.
That ain't how you win rap battles. That ain't how you win rap battles on the West Coast. That ain't how you galvanize. That's what happened to every West Coast rapper. They kept thinking they could out-rap Joey doing New York. That ain't how we do things.
Because we don't got a real West Coast, a real top 50 nigga come up in here and show us the way, show us how to do it.
We have
youngsters coming up in here.
You know who did it? Who showed you? Who? Tupac. He told you how to do it. You know who showed you how to do it? Ice Cube. He showed you how to do it. He didn't be like, hey, I rap better than you. He said, no, your bitch ass moved to Riverside.
And that's
and
what
you nigga, the Jewish man is giving you dick. That's what he told him. That's what he told him. Jewish man fucking you.
When them Brooklyn niggas pulled up to Cali, y'all was scared of the motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
Trap, are you crazy right now? Trap, stop talking crazy. Stop talking crazy.
Yo, Brooklyn came through. Brooklyn niggas is known for taking it, man.
Killer Kev, man. My nigga Lupe can't out rap me no more. That day is done.
Man, Lupe will pack you up, bitch. You better stop that.
Lupe can't out rap me no more, dog.
Hey, Lupe will pack you up, man.
I got a song with Lupe. Go listen to it.
Luke, I'm about to go listen. What's it called? Tell me right now.
What's the fucking song I got with Lupe?
Hey,
y'all heard it.
And on Wednesday, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah, nigga,
if Lupe got you,
shit
Lupe
done,
is
bro.
dope.
It's dope as a motherfucker, but that
Lupe will pack you up, Glasses. You better stop.
Already got a song, bro.
Yeah, I don't care. He probably pat you up on that song right there.
And what song was this too? Because the New Glass, I don't think he.
This is early New Glasses.
Because I don't think New Glasses is rapping with anybody. But I don't know.
This is early New Glasses. This is when I figured it out.
I don't know.
J. Cole was crazy. J. Cole was crazy.
It's called Chopper. It's called Chopper with Lupe Fiasco. It's on his album. It's on the Tessio and Youth album. The was it Tessio?
I remember the album. No, I know what album you're talking about. I know what album you're talking about.
It's called Chopper.
The shit with the
all that shit done.
Should we play it right now? Should we play it right now so we can hear it? I can play it right now so we can hear it.
You got the glow. You got that blue glow.
The blue, I would first off, J. Cole would be more struggling trying to rap with me.
Whoa!
I wish I could rap. I wish I could rap, B. For real.
It's going
I wish I could rap. I would smoke all y'all niggas, B.
I get why it sound crazy. Y'all keep thinking this is about words. Y'all keep thinking
I don't think it's about words. I don't think it's only about words.
The culture that's gonna come out of me when I rap on a song with J. Cole, you're gonna notice a $100 bill and you're gonna notice a fake $100 bill.
Jesus.
It's different.
Shit, the fake $100 bill get through sometimes though, bro. That shit get through sometimes. You know,
person that walked apart. I'm not none of them niggas. Not even my young homie Dot. Them days is over. None of the homies is doing that shit. None of that shit happening, nigga. I took this shit serious. I gave my life to this shit. I'm not playing with none of these niggas.
I'm
not doing this. I was rapping for real then, and I didn't even care. I actually care now.
This the same way. This the same way them press conferences be going before them fucking before they get in the ring with the motherfucking knockout artists, B. And then the motherfuckers come out that damn ring talking about, yo, listen, I just came out for the check, B. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So listen, bro.
And J. Cole is all the motherfuckers.
That nigga done smoked the nigga from Buffalo. He done smoked the nigga from Buffalo, B. That nigga crazy from Buffalo.
Sound good. All that sound good till you really get in there with somebody that really do the thing. I'm not these niggas, dog. This ain't 2008, Yola. He said, Lil Wayne walk you down. I didn't care.
Oh, no. Hey, hey, and this ain't me being pro glasses. Today,
I didn't care.
Hearing Lil
Wayne. He probably with the shadow of Lil Wayne right now.
Lil Wayne down right now.
How you gonna get on the show with me talking blood, your experience and my experience? We popping this level. Come on, man. It's levels to all of this shit, dog.
Let me ask you this. Hold on, Glass. Let me ask you this though. So when that song was made, though, right?
Yeah.
So did you present the song to him and then Wayne jumped? Was he the last piece of the song though?
Yeah.
So
but that's not why he was better. He was just better. This nigga was
prime. He was in his prime at the time.
But it's not just that, bro. It's not just that, bro. I didn't really understand rap, bro. I just could rap. It was different. I was really thugging, bro. Like I was really being on the boulevard. I'm really still hanging out. I'm really still living. I'm not committed to the art. I'm not committed to hip hop, the skill of it. It's just I was the authentic piece. Like it's what was real. What I was saying was real. They was rapping. I'm serious. So if I'm talking about doing something, that's because we really was doing that. They were like masters at craft. Like Wayne was so dope, bro. I'm not lying to you. The first time I recorded with Wayne, this wasn't the first time. I was writing my shit down in the sidekick. That nigga said, man, you write your shit down? I was like, yeah. He's like, you don't even smoke weed and shit. And walked off.
That nigga Lil Wayne was the lockest.
What you got from that when he said that though?
I stopped writing my shit down.
It was about more or less just coming from the mind, giving the feeling though, right?
Not freestyling, not like how these kids do it where you just not freestyling. Yeah. He was saying, so what it helped me do was really the flow of it. Like it helped me flow things better. Like I still put it together in my mind, but I'm also not overwording it. Now it's like I get there. But dog, I didn't as a nigga like Name Brand, I was just for real. Like I wasn't playing. I wasn't like no rapper. I was just rapping some shit that we was on. Nigga, I took this shit serious starting 2011. All that shit done. J. Cole and them can't glow next to me, nigga. They glowing next to niggas that ain't nothing like this. It's different when you got to glow next to the genuine article, dog. It's different. Because I know how to put my glow off every time. And I don't care how many different syllables you use, how many similes you use. When a nigga say some real shit that strike at your core, it's just different.
Yeah, that ain't. I get it. It ain't all about the lyrics you put on the paper.
It's like when Jay, one of the best rappers, one of the hardest niggas to fuck with. Very few niggas could. Eminem probably one nigga got Jay. You know who used to get Jay every time?
Who? DMX?
Scarface.
Okay, Scarface.
Because it's a thing when you glow the culture, when it permeates out of you, and you. Nigga, I don't need no 100 words. I ain't finna do all that old weird shit you niggas doing with these words, bro. Hey, watch what I say.
When you say M, you say M got J on that on Renegade? Hell no. Jay killed M on Renegade.
I'm awkward. I back lefty often. My mom left. Come on, you crazy.
So on Renegade, I couldn't.
Beans got him.
Eminem was saying on that.
I don't know about feeling.
Beans done got him. Beans done got Jay though.
That nigga was rapping. Eminem is a great rapper. That nigga was rapping his ass off. But when I heard Jay shit, I felt Jay shit. I was like,
but that shit was dope.
And it was dope.
And he was pitching his real life experience. That was dope. Like we couldn't even imagine what that felt like.
So what how you think M did against K Dot on that one song?
I ain't listened to it.
Eminem got K Dot. He got Jid. He got Jid on his last song. You got K Dot. He got Jid too, and Jid went crazy on that song. But the nigga M went crazy though.
I heard that song with Jid.
Oh man, that song was crazy because Jid was going crazy.
Jid too? What are y'all talking?
Yeah, he got Jid. Yeah, he got Jid. He got Jid.
Yeah, Jid. Like he got Jid. You think he got Jid on that too?
And Jid went crazy. And Jid's my man. That's my brother. Jid went crazy though, but M just went into like he went.
No, you know what? Hey, you know what? You might be right, Trap. M was dope on that song. He was.
M went crazy on that shit.
That's like even when I do a song with M, like it's different. Like you can't just do all that with me.
Are you about to talk crazy?
I'm just saying.
So you don't think M can rap with you?
No, I think all these niggas can rap with me. I'm telling you, they're not out.
Talking about what he present. I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying.
What they present. Look,
culture. He's saying culture. He's saying with the culture he brings.
It's really you got to present what you could bring uniquely and represent that space. I do it at the highest level. You're gonna be hard pressed to find niggas that's gonna do what I could do because they ain't really lived it like me, and they ain't in enough books to do it like me. You gotta really be on what you own. Like it's like Scarface. Like that's the closest nigga I could compare it to. When you hear Scarface rap with niggas, Like you really got to be in touch with your soul to be on a song with him, because he gonna say some shit. It ain't about the flipping of the wordplay. He gonna say some shit that's gonna penetrate your soul.
I get it.
It's like when you listen to that nigga. When I walked into the studio to do this with Jig, I got a phone call from one of my niggas. Said his homeboy Reed. That shit just matters.
I get it.
So it's different when you talking about Cole. Cole is like diet glasses. Like that's not as a technician. The nigga is nice as fuck. His pen, his word selection is fire. Soul, that's diet me. That nigga don't got nowhere near the soul, the blues. He ain't been through enough. He ain't saw it enough at this level. He don't got the culture enough at this level. He don't even know how to talk it the way I know how to talk.
But this is crazy when you say you can't talk shit about a nigga you don't know. Whatever all the shit you saying about Cole and about Joey. This is shit you could have put on wax.
But that's not how you diss somebody. That's how
pretty dissy to me.
But it's not. I'm not disrespecting them. I'm telling you what separates me from
you
them.
Do understand you don't have to disrespect them terribly on the diss. I don't know why you think you got to just go crazy on it.
But I'm saying if you think J. Cole been through the shit I've been through in the streets, then you crazy.
No, I don't think. I'm not saying that.
So then I'm not dissing him. J. Cole ain't been. The neighbors think he's selling dope.
Diet.
My neighbors knew I was selling dope.
Diet.
Yes, you talking about soul of glasses, the blues of glasses versus J. Cole is levels.
Diet J. Cole is crazy.
No, not. I'm telling you, he would be diet glasses when it comes to souls and blues.
Okay.
The neighbors thought he was selling dope. I was paying the neighbors selling dope. It's just, and it's not about who's realer in the streets. It's just where you pull from.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Where I could pull from.
Because even when you heard when DMX and Jay-Z was,
you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear
it.
You could just hear
Jay-Z is a way better technician with words
but when Jay raps, I mean when DMX raps,
you feel the world.
Shit felt different. That's even like Pac. When people be like, oh, he's not as good a lyricist as this.
Nigga, when that nigga start talking,
yes, you was just like,
yeah,
there it go.
We heard the song the other day when Corrupt was getting cracking.
Oh, that was crazy.
Serving. Man, nigga, Pac came on there and start preaching that fresh out of jail prison shit.
That was crazy. I never heard that. I never heard that song before. I never heard that song.
That's Pac.
That was crazy.
Hey, before we get up out of here, I know we about to wrap it up again.
Yeah.
We've been wrapping up for 40 minutes, but
it's 3,000 people. It's at 3,100.
But hey, before we get up out of here, I do want to.
How many likes we at?
Fats, where we at, Fats? I think Fats following that.
Hey,
how many people viewers on YouTube? Is it all on Twitter?
I don't know how to do this.
Got it on mine too. But
I don't know how to do this shit.
Yeah, make sure y'all got that clip though, because this nigga glass.
Please clip that and tell him I said it.
Go he was talking greasy like some church's chicken right now, B. For real.
This ain't greasy.
Clip that.
Look, it was a time when a dude said that to me. Shout out to Yola. Yola said, "Man, Lil Wayne got you on song. Nigga, it's Lil Wayne. The fuck you want to say?
Lil
Wayne in 2008 got me.
Yeah,
my god,
that nigga was the Loch Ness Monster in 2008.
That's like playing Michael Jordan in '93.
Yeah, that's just that nigga Lil Wayne.
That's like playing
when
Jordan.
Lil Wayne said he was the best rapper alive, niggas really had to think about it. Like,
this is when niggas thought it. They was like, you know what? He probably.
We got 100. We got 100, bro.
So we got 100. That's not bad. Yeah, we got.
That's what's up. Shout out Fast too.
Are we about to wrap it up? Or we can keep going?
We're gonna wrap it up. No.
I'm chilling.
If we are gonna wrap it up, if we are about to wrap it up,
3 hours.
I want to give a shout out to Bianca. You know Bianca.
What up, B?
Bianca, man, she just passed her final. You know, she needed an A. She was gonna fail the final, but fail her class, but she needed an A to pass. I told her
Haitian power.
Fire.
Exactly. That Haitian power, man.
And she needed an A to pass.
She needed
My dog, Bianca fucking. Hey, Bianca got the straightest 1-2 in the world.
Oh, so
I watched
straight.
Bianca beat up this girl in the streets one day. They was playing the box gloves. She told her to stop hitting her. Bianca put on them gloves and beat this little girl up. I felt so bad for that lady.
G out here ruining friendships again. They just got
I bet you they will never have another problem.
But yeah, congratulations, Bianca, man. Way to do that, man.
Congratulations. That's fire. That's dope.
Yeah, no. So yeah. No, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it ain't no slander to no nigga, dog. It's just like, come on, man. It's just levels. It's gonna permeate off. But yeah, go listen to that Lupe Fiasco song.
I'm listening to it.
And then listen to my verse and listen to Lou verse. You're gonna hear the technical aspect of what Lou doing, and then you're gonna hear the gospel from the LOC. You're gonna hear the street urban gospel. See, it's a difference when niggas it's street urban gospel.
I like that.
Like I started to start calling my shit gospel rap. I've been thinking about it for a while because like what a nigga saying cut like the gospel for real.
I was calling the gospel.
Crazy.
Hustling talk. I was calling gospel at one point. My man homie was calling the hustling talk gospel for a minute though. That's
Shout out to Killer Kev Dog. You body chopper for real. Kev telling y'all, go listen to it. Lupe is a top notch, a cold.
You talking about Chopper? He bought the song. The song name is Chopper.
Yeah,
Chopper.
We gonna check it out. We gonna check it out today. As soon as I get up out of here, I'm gonna throw that shit
back
down.
on Wednesday. We back on Wednesday. We're talking about Wednesday
with Royce. All the homies, like nigga, all that shit.
You saying you could get Royce?
Wait, 5'9" Royce?
Yeah,
not Royce. Not
Royce
5'9".
5'9".
Not 5'9".
That's my nigga.
You
man, put you on the sardines can, man. You better stop that shit, man. Come on, stop this shit, man. Stop this shit, man. Come on, bro.
Wait a minute, hey,
you
Trap.
Your culture, bro, and anything like that, though, bro. That man put you on the sardines can, man. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. You my man and everything, so I ain't gonna let you go out like that, bitch. I ain't let you go out like that. Not let you go out like that, bitch.
Royce,
I ain't gonna let you go out like that, bitch.
Rap.
Now if we sit right here, if we sit right here being intellectual and we talking like that, you gonna smoke the nigga. I'm talking about going in that booth though, bitch.
Trap. Listen to what I'm saying, Trap. That day is over. That day where niggas where they think they can out-rap me just saying all that shit, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna
work out. That's not gonna work out. It's gonna sound like that next to me. You really gonna have to get in your bag. Listen, Royce is my boy. This is my nigga. That's my guy. I'm not playing. I know how dope he is. I don't think. Dope. Listen, I don't think Eminem can out-rap me to no levels no more, bro. Not the niggas who could rap, bro. That shit done. I took this shit serious.
Trap.
I'm not doing none of that no more.
Trap.
Yo, Kev, go listen to that Lupe and voice shit over again. Voice got Lupe on that shit though. Yeah, bro. My bad, coach.
Hey, no, Trap. No, that's good. It's good. Trap. I'm just saying. Hey, we got a beat for this or what?
I got you. Yeah, hell yeah. I posted up on Twitter today.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm doing a song right now with Ludacris and Busta Rhymes, and I'm trying to get Common.
That's kind of dope. That'd be a dope song.
What's Busta about to do on this though?
You said Busta ain't nice?
No, I'm saying that nigga is super nice. Like if
better not rap fast.
If you about to say you Busta is not about to rap you on this,
when you hear it, you're gonna be like, this nigga belong.
Because that's a common
Busta. And I sent it to Luda and let him hear my verse first so he could outdo it.
If Luda heard your verse first, Luda about to go crazy. Because Luda is underrated lyricist. Super underrated lyricist. Yeah, Luda can really rap too. That's a good. Yeah, if you hold your own against them, and I listen to the song and I'd be like, yeah, okay, then yeah, you might got something. Because Busta, Common, Luda, that's a lot of heavy hitters.
Bro, I'm going only to niggas that could really who niggas think could out rap me. That's the niggas I want to rap with. I'm gonna show you what it really looked like. I'm gonna show you when you really put this is the strength of street knowledge.
I like that.
This is the strength of street knowledge. That's real.
I want to see because I see what you're talking about. I see what angle you coming from. What about a nigga who could rap and got that street credibility too? Like
now we talking about some shit that's different. Now you put Nas. Honestly, right now I could get with Nas.
Bro, in this chat, in this shit right now, Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good night. We are out of here now, baby. I'm leaving.
This ain't Nas from 1997.
You can't mess with motherfucking Magic Nas or King Disease Nas. Cut that shit out, baby.
This ain't Magic or King Disease Nas.
Hey, Trap. Hey, you gonna be mad when I say this? You ain't gonna like this. I think Classic can fuck with Nas right now.
It's gonna happen.
I think Classic
it's gonna happen.
He gonna get with Nas. It's gonna be.
I'm doing some shit with Hit. Right, it's finna happen. What you gonna say when niggas is like, damn, Glasses got off?
Yeah, he.
Yo, Lex.
I'm saying he gonna out-rap Nas, but he gonna hang with Nas. It's gonna be.
He ain't hanging shit. He ain't hanging shit with Nas. That's my man. You my man too. You ain't hanging shit with Nas.
I got a voucher that's on this. That West Coast feel is gonna be so different on that track with Nas.
Tell you,
it's gonna be so different on that track with Nas. Nas goes dope.
Yo, in this shit right now, B. You're bugging now, B. You're bugging now, B. You're doing too much now. Please in this shit, B.
Trap, man.
We back here on Wednesday. Go listen to that Lupe Fiasco song. Listen to the new podcast. dropping tomorrow. Feel me? It's dope on marketing. It's dope. Be back here. Listen, come back here Wednesday. When y'all listen to that Lupe Fiasco song, Chopper, Blast and Malone, couple dope niggas on there, couple homies on there. Listen to it and tell me if Lupe served me.
I'm coming back with
tell
honest
me
opinion.
If he served me.
Honest opinion.
Right now. Be honest. Tell me if he served me.
No, we're gonna come back here.
We'll see y'all Wednesday. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to the whole space. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to everybody. Listen to it. Listen to it. We back here Wednesday at noon, man. I'll see y'all then.
Out. Easy.